scheitern. Ich tanz auf der Party, doch eigentlich würde ich gern heimfahren. Himmel hoch jauchzen, zu Tode betrübt. Ich hätte gerne Sonne, doch der Mond, der genügt. Nur weil ich über exzellente Strophen verfügt, heißt es lange nicht, dass mein Herz sich nicht wohl anfühlt. Und ich weiß ehrlich selber nicht, woher das kommt. Auch am helllichten Tage sehe ich alles sehr verschwommen, als hätte man mir irgendwann einmal den Kern entnommen. Ich bin zu lang durch dieses tiefschwarze Meer geschwommen. Ich bin psychisch labil, ich fühle mich wie ein Freak. Nicht gegen die Welt, sondern gegen mich selbst führe ich den Krieg. Mich packt dieses kalte, leere Gefühl nach nem Sieg. Egal, was ich erreichen mag, genügen wird's nie. Doch ich kämpf weiter, mein Herz, mein Weg. Weiser der Selbstzweifler in mir, mein ständiger Begleiter. Doch ich lebe weiter, aufhören ist keine Option. Bekämpfe die eigenen Dämonen und besteige den Thron. Es zieht sich wie ein roter Faden durch mein Leben. Große Taten, wenig reden, denn der Tod erwartet nämlich jeden. Muss der rohen Angst entgegentreten. Mein Herz rast, Erinnerung schmerzhaft. Doch was mich nicht killt, macht mich stärker. Spür die Kraft in meinem Innern, nenn es Kernkraft. Und die Kraft, die mich runterzieht, Schwerkraft. Atme ein, atme aus. Kein Zurück, nur geradeaus. Die Gaffer stehen am Gartenzaun. Wann zerbricht sein Kartenhaus? Der Druck steigt, Lunge fragt, wo die Luft bleibt. Blut, Schweiß und Tränen schimmern leise im Moonlight. Braucht nicht mal eine Sekunde, nur einen Bruchteil. Glaub nicht an gut oder böse, wer ist schon schuldfrei? So fokussier alles in Slow Motion. Heder sehen wie Ameisen aus hier von hoch oben. Zerleg sie in Protonen, dreht sie im hohen Bogen durch die Galaxie weg auf den Betonboden der Tatsachen. Glückssträhne folgen die Rückschläge, weil so viele dich fallen sehen wollen wie Hyänen. Sie trauen sich nicht zu träumen, rauben dir deine Freude. Sie haben täglich ihr Leben vor Augen, wie sie's vergeuden. Doch nicht mal einen Tag würde ich tauschen mit diesen Leuten. Sie fühlen sich erbärmlicher, auch wenn sie es verleugnen. Lacht ruhig, ich hab einen Traum, der mir was bedeutet. Los Junge, schau mir in die Augen, siehst du sie leuchten? Bling bling, ich folg meinem Instinkt. So call me the Kingpin, trag heute mir innen drin. Dein Motto ist lose, lose, mein Motto ist win, win. Sie nappen mich, kleiner Versager, Trottel und Winzling. Während sie schliefen, hab ich weiter trainiert. Schreib auf Papier, alles was im Inneren brodelt, keine Zeit zu verlieren. Bin schon einmal krepiert, weil das Leben dir die Sonnenseite zeigt und wieder irgendeine Scheiße passiert. Doch der Street Fighter in mir will weiter marschieren. Vielleicht werde ich mich hin und wieder auf der langen Reise verehren. Er hat dich keine Manieren, vielleicht sind sie schöner, größer, reicher, aber im Ich-Sein bietet mir keiner die Stirn. Und ich steh noch nicht am Ende, scheiß aus Männchen mit der Sense. Sag ihm, cancel deine Pläne, wart nicht länger auf Geschenke. Ich steh kurz vor der Wende und sie heben erst die Hände für die lebende Legende. War der wortkarge Chorknabe, man nannte mich nach Ratte. Habe nirgends dazugehört, Passagier ohne Bordkarte. Ich vertickte Mixtapes aus der Sporttasche. Klick, klick, Papier und Stift wurden zur Mordwaffe. In jeder Seele steckt ein König und ein Feigling. Du musst dich entscheiden, bist du heute Löwe oder Schweinchen. Werd ich mich von den Zwängen in mir lösen, bis ich frei bin? Oder hör ich auf die Chöre, die nur nörgeln, an mir zweifeln? Und ja, zu dem Erfolg dazu gehört natürlich Timing, aber wenn die Chance eintrifft, ja ich schwör, dass ich bereit bin. Ich visualisiere, wie ich kill und attackiere, wie ich split und massakriere und ein Gröle wie ein Viking. Lass die Traumata jetzt los, sie verhöhnten mich als Kleinkind, doch ich löste mich. Ich bin ihnen nicht mehr böse, ich verzeih ihm. Nur im Battle bringe ich sie fürchterlich zum Weinen. Wie ein scharfes Katana spürst du, wie die Wörter in dich eindringen. Das ist eine Nachricht an mein früheres Ich. Die Zukunft macht dir große Angst, doch bitte fürchte dich nicht. Jedes ihrer Worte ist schlicht und ist eine Bürde für dich. Doch sei dir sicher, dass ihr Licht schon bald in Kürze erlischt. Und klar hab ich Angst, der Gedanke daran zu versagen verkrampft meinen ganzen Verstand. Darum warte ich nicht lang, denn ich wachse daran. Ich durchbrach diese Wand und ich starte den Kampf.
time to count and keep score. Breaking barriers I never thought I'd cross before. When I get tired on my knees, I gotta dig in the deep. I feel like I'm all alone, and really I just got me. I stand by, actions I went through it, no goodbyes. Have you just stood again? Yeah, let's go. Hop out and I'm scheming, ride around and I'm dreaming. Once I get the feeling, nobody can stop me. Hit it, I'm on goal, fanning all you foes. Once I'm on the road, I'm knocking out of the door. I got the range, if you wanna come and stand up to me, pull up on me now. If you wanna challenge, tell me rookie, run up on me now. I'm on the road to the top and I'm not looking back. I'm on the road to the top and I'm not looking back. I ain't never backing down. Come and step up to the plate. For my city, for my town. I'll do whatever it takes. I'ma go and get this crown. I'ma go all of the way. I ain't never backing down. Come and step up to the plate. For my city, for my town. I'll do whatever it takes. I'ma go and get this crown. To the top, see the sights, see the sights, see the sights, yeah. Yeah, every day I do this, never fear losing. And when I get up in the game, y'all be improved. A real problem, but I solve them all facts proof. And if you think I'm gon' fold, then you talking fool. Yeah, y'all wanna win, let me spin, boy. All dunks aside, I'm super fly like I'm hanging off the rim, boy. I've been winning for my kinfolk, and I put on for my city from the intro. Let's go. I put that time in, my pride is out the roof, I get that grind in. So I'ma tell the truth, I get my grind on. You know the pressure make all of these diamonds. I tell them get back, step back, fast track, big lap, big facts. I'm past that, yeah. I'm trying to get ahead, get out the way. Now move forward, stand back, now break away. I'm about to bring it. I ain't never backing down. Come and step up to the plate. For my city, for my town. I'll do whatever it takes. I'ma go and get this round. I'ma go all of the way. I ain't never backing down. Come and step up to the plate. For my city, for my town. I'll do whatever it takes. I'ma go and get this round. To the top, see the sights, see the sights, see the sights, yeah.
Down here, salt is a way of life.
That is pretty much don't get hit moment. Oh my god, you got hit! Oh my god!
About to get super
out. It was so clean.
And there it is, the nice reaction to DI. Hadouken!
Doesn't want any of it. Trying to try push again. Caught him jumping back. Overhead, still going.
Yeah, he can indeed just chip, but oh no way!
That's what I wanted to see.
And he got it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live.
That's right, we are live with the finals, with the season finale, season 4, Street Fighter 6 at Saltmine League. My name is LOJB3, and I am joined here by the one and only Jammers. What is going on?
I'm doing all good, man. It's been 2 months because you were in Japan. You were in Japan, out, enjoying the cup, enjoying some life in Tokyo before St. Cola tries to cause some trouble. Don't think I don't remember that. St. Cola. Don't think I don't remember that. But yeah, no, we're here. we are going to be talking about some Street Fighter 6 for the season 4. I've been on and off watching the stream, trying to catch action while actually being preoccupied with other things. But shout outs to Ritas and the rest of the team for inviting me down to come and call some action here. And it's good to do it with yourself, man, because you've been putting in the work. I've been seeing you doing some online events as well. So really good stuff to you, JB3.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. Got somebody to look up to when it comes to this commentary stuff, so I'm glad to be calling this with you. Finally be able to get to do this. But yeah, let's go ahead and run down the top 8, man, because, whoo boy, we got some bangers that's coming up. Like I said earlier on Twitter, it's going to be banger after banger.
Yeah, you're right. And I think you mentioned it, or I should say your initial reaction said it all, right? Deep breath, buckle up, strap in, because, boy, this is looking very juicy. But yeah, sorry, you're saying, what we got up first?
Yeah, it looks like we got the first seed, EndingWalker, coming over 4 tournament wins this season, going up against number 8 seed Zerna. And yeah, man, that matchup is going to be pretty exciting to kind of like go through. Really interested to see how Zerna's going to be able to kind of play this out. But I know EndingWalker's been really pushing every use, so I'm really excited about that. But the next match after that, we got Lord Problem X in the number 4 seed going up against Juicy Joe. Big highlight. Somebody I thought it was going to go really far in Capcom Cup, and I'm glad I was proven right there. The 5th seed there. So very interested in that matchup. Run me down the other 2 though.
Yeah, obviously we're gonna have what I've been told the 4-1-1 is. This is a Saltmine League classic with Hurricane going up against Random, one of the strongest Minons in the world. And obviously there is history behind that matchup, but there's also something different that'll be behind this matchup in particular today. Some of you may have heard the announcement, but we will actually talk about that when we get to this matchup specifically, which will be the 3rd match. And of course, the 4th and final match in round 1 of this season 4 finale. It will be Killzu going up against Gaming 99. Now, Killzu, he has got one of the best Mai's around from what I've been seeing. But again, we will talk about these in more detail when we get to that. They're great to see Gaming here and still actively playing as well. One of the strongest Belgian players to see. And he is hailing from Belgium as well. So overall, all 8 players thoroughly deserved it here. I actually looked at the leaderboard before we actually started, and it did seem like Hurricane and EndingWalker had joint 76 points each. But from what you told me, JB, it was because EndingWalker had more tournament wins than Hurricane. Is that correct?
Yeah, 4 tournament wins under his belt. Really been putting in the work. The few times that I have seen him, I think I commentated one of those tournament wins actually. So it made sense to me that EndingWalker be number 1 because of that. But Hurricane coming in at the number 2 spot, no slouch himself. Again, tied on points as well. Has one tournament win under his belt. But one thing he has over EndingWalker right now, at least, he has a SF6 season champion title.
Oh, okay. Well, Hurricane's looking to try and get another one under his belt as well. Again, this game's been very fierce, and the competition that has remained has actually been incredibly sharp and on point. But hey, things are going to be different now. Ritas, you wanted to say something real quick?
I wanted to say, funny enough, EndingWalker never won a Saltmine League season so far. Not in Street Fighter
not even in
6.
Street Fighter 5.
And not in Street Fighter 5.
Yeah, you're right. I think I almost thought he did, but it was Phil's that stopped him, right?
Yeah, it was Phil's.
Yeah.
Right, it was Phil's that stopped him. Okay, I remember now. All right, it's all coming back. I was like, what's Reese talking about? He's never what? And I was like, damn, what do you think about it?
Zerna won the round robin? Actually, no. Neither Lex nor JNS could make it. So that's why Zerna is here today.
Okay,
correct.
Unlucky to those guys. But speaking of which, we're going to kick things off. It is 1st to 3 the whole way through. Zerna, he actually did get to 2,000 MR earlier today with Mai, and he is using her. I don't know if it's there to prove a point, but this is the character a lot of people have been investing in, myself included. He gets a good start here.
Yeah, absolutely. You're able to get that corner position, which is very important in the game for any character, as I can see. But Mai, it's definitely one of the characters that can completely carry you all the way there. But luckily, EndingWalker was able to find his way out immediately and already putting the pressure, just trying to see if he can continue that pressure walking down, already with a great jump in as well.
I love that. He must have identified, playing a little bit of Mai, he must have identified where Mai players like to use the E-expands to turn things around outside of neutral. So he took the read there, and he actually got rewarded, because the only thing that he would have lost was probably like 10% health on an anti-air conversion. So we can activate level 1 here. Kaguru no Mai coming in.
Absolutely, and I agree with the choice. I mean, as soon as you see the confirm off that Stand Fierce, definitely got to make sure you go into it and go immediately to the level 1. Like, it seems like there's always a character that has like a certain aspect to them. Like, you know, Rashid always had to use the level 2. I'm trying to remember who's actually has like one of the best level 3s in the game, but my always that character that needs to have that level 1. It outputs our damage very well here.
But look at EndingWalker. He's already put Zerna in burnout here, and he gets an executioner. I'm not sure what that was, but he's trying to make sure he doesn't get hit, because if he hits him with a heavy or an overhead, he's done.
Oh, yeah. He's
still alive. He's still alive. If he wanted to spend level 3, of course, but he didn't.
I kind of like the fact that Zerna just stayed true, did not completely taunted there with the dive. That was so good.
Do you know what would have been crazy, right? You don't do this anyway, but if you feel the opponent's going to throw or do something, and you do the EX Musabino Mai, the dive, cancel into level 2, see what happens. But that's a mad risk.
Oh, yeah, it's a lot of risk into it. Lights with punish there to be able to get it. No anti-air. EndingWalker's going to get a clean jump in.
Forward throw again here, building that momentum. Almost got stopped with the solar plexus, but he should be able to activate level 1 here again. But EndingWalker can DP or just firm it, and he takes a firm right here.
Yep. See how many of those he's going to be able to take. Has to hold that here. Charge up fan and see what happens. Try to get an EX fireball to get out the corner. Speaking of, right back at you.
Delay, good defense here from Zerna here. One button into the level 3, and he's going to take that light, confirm it is the CA version of Shinshoryu. So this should actually be able to not quite do it. Do not throw a fireball, because he knows it. And he didn't. Oh, and I still got it. I can't believe it.
He tried to. I respect the attempt to try to space out the Jodan kick, but yo, the realness, the readiness to have that level 2 locked and loaded.
Did Zerna backdash him, dude? Or did he just input the level 2? I couldn't tell.
I think he inputted just a level 2. I didn't see a backdash.
Well, he's doing level 1 here anyway. Got the power up here. He can go for another throw, but EndingWalker might be looking for it. There you go.
The box screen wasn't fully ready. That's gonna kill him with the perfect. Not enough life to survive that.
Definitely test the reactions. Because what, both these guys are like, what, 19, 18? So they're both young boy reactions here.
Oh, yeah.
Ritus is probably old enough to be their dad, so...
Damn.
Oh, with punish again.
Yeah. Oh, man. Zerna's been getting, like, so much mileage with those whip punishes. I'm kind of a little worried that EndingWalker's kind of throwing that out. That's going to be negative there to be able to get the punish.
It's also not even a lie, you know. I'm getting.
I wasn't lying.
Yeah, I'm getting 40 this year.
Told you, he's old enough to be their dad. Come on, man. Oh,
And the overhead, not a counter hit, but he still is able to start working on the chip here. Nice sweep, catching the walk back.
Well, if it was blocked anyway, it would have been like what, -6, maybe -5 or something like that. So, and it's the infamous EndingWalker sweep. So he's in a good spot to do that here, and he's trying to take it to the final round to get this dub to equalize things here. Good backdash again. He's had some really good movement here and spacing just in general from Zerna. Really good stuff.
Oh, nice cross cut. Completely ready as always from EndingWalker. Nice counter hit conversion. Should be able to go into the level 3, get this close out. Get a 1-1 tie. That's where we want to be in this first 3.
Runner-up of Red Bull Kumite, the 10th anniversary. He is equalizing the score here. And you know what? I think for a lot of people, it's great to see him back on the Ryu, because he is known and infamous for the edge, but the style and just his philosophy, it's more tailored toward Ryu. And Problem X, I remember him and EndingWalker having a conversation about it. He said, I think Ryu fits your style, DJ fits his style at the time anyway. More than Ed did, but he did really well there. It's good to see him back on the Ryu.
Yeah, as always. It's definitely fun to see the Ryu. Like, all the crazy shenanigans he's able to, like, pull off, especially with the parry mechanic. Really good stuff. But right now, Killzu, really good around at the moment. Has a corner. Oh, there we go.
Okay, DP again there from Zerna. I like, so he done his DP earlier to keep him in the corner, and you do get Oki off of her DP. They might change that soon, you know. But I like that he's not afraid to just fling it out there, because sometimes you've just got to spend the 2 bars and be prepared for the next situation, whether it's hit or block. Don't think about the repercussions too much.
Yeah, especially when you got that kind of lightly, though. Am I right? So, yeah.
Number one's coming. Number one's coming.
Has to. Agreed. Yeah, and I've definitely been seeing you, like, playing a lot of mine, too. So I'm like, he's always interested to, like, know that Yeah, this is exactly what I would do in this situation. It makes complete total sense. Oh,
Because-
nice purple parry.
Did he get the side swap? Interesting. He didn't do a combo. He done a different thing, which actually sacrificed damage. Got the positional advantage here, but he can win the round from this if he gets the throw loose right.
Yeah, I definitely like the idea, especially since it's starting to work out. Okay, decided not to spin. He's in the burnout, and I think it's going to be able to at least close it out with a level 1 here. Yes, sir.
No,
wait.
didn't scaling. He felt confident. Got a sweep again, just like you noticed before, JB. But yeah, he noticed before that he had Shin Hashigeki, the level 2, but he was confident in that conversion into the Shinka Hadouken was going to work out. But got the round anyway.
Yep. Okay. Yep, should be a conversion off of that. Did I just get... Oh, man, good stand light kick. I was definitely watching Broski's videos talking about the stand light kick, like where it works for Ryu, where it works for Ken, where it works for Akuma, all the different Shotos. Yeah, Ryu has some interesting things that come out of it. Not the strongest out of the 3, but it still does work.
I love that perfect parry conversion there into the level 1 as well, just to make sure he gets the buff. Because when she has that buff, she just becomes exponentially better. This is why the Japanese rate are incredibly high. It will be 2-1 here to EndingWalker. And something I've noticed while playing Mai is I do think when she goes up against Shotos, their standing light kicks are just very good against her buttons in general, because she's going to be mainly relying on mediums and heavies because her lights are not particularly good except when they're up close. But just playing that neutral game like EndingWalker's doing, like he's handling it really well. And Zerna's actually putting up a really good fight too. Nice throw.
Alright. Yeah, I think they're really starting to try to feel each other out in neutral. Okay, should be able to at least get some pressure here. Give me a toss. Oh, yes, that's stand fierce again. Just put it in the work.
His spacing and his timing on the buttons and everything have been exceptional here, Zerna, right now. And he's going to get the conversion into the Shinobi Bachi. And he's trying to burn him out. Good block. I think he should have gone for the burnout, but he wanted the combo ender instead. Misses the fan.
Oh, he did it! He didn't block. He just took the hit. I'm trying to think. Was he trying to see if he can like either backdash in time or something?
Nah, I think he went through him. There we go. Good block.
All right.
No punish.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's the momentum that Zerna was looking for. Trying to see if he can catch his back. Nice parry. Should be able to get the DI. Set it up. Level 1 agreed.
Interesting. He done stand light kick into DI when the Fang was dropping down off the bounce. He's got some very interesting choices. Gets another hard read on the jump here, EndingWalker, and gonna get the corner carry and the Oki here as well. Still in prime position to take this round if he gets a medium.
Ah, man. I know EndingWalker definitely wanted to do a little bit more. He had the meter to be able to get the conversion off the lights, but it's not going to really matter. Oh, wait. Maybe it will. Maybe it will matter.
Dude. Oh, he's dead. Oh, wait. Yeah, he's dead. No, it's not going to work because it's not the buff version. Oh, no. Okay, so Zerna made a very big mistake. He didn't pay attention to his icons, so you can get a double Ryu Enbu, but he ran out of icons, so he fought the level 1, because that's a combo you do when you're still in the flames buff. Oh, man, that sucks. That does suck.
Yeah, so he's definitely going to have to try to make sure he finds some momentum here in this round. And I don't know if you want to let EndingWalker get any kind of space and opportunity, because that's what's happening right now. Keep him locked in that corner. Okay, there's a sweep. You're able to get the knockdown on the punish. Give me a toss. I'll do it again.
He could have won. He could have won. Burnout. He's still got supers to work with here, does Zerna.
Yeah. But I think he's content to try to see, since because of that big life lead, he's content on blocking. As long as it end up in the corner and get into it. DI scenario, nice! Way to call it out again. We are tied up 2-2.
Well. That was such a good round there, because again, it could have been a situation where Zerna could have won it before, but he stayed patient, stayed resilient, and was able to close it out with the amplified super art soup. And there you go. No!
The upwards arc, man. That DP is like, that's the issue a lot of people have with it. Where it seems like the upward arc is like really messes you up.
Don't I know? That thing is very deceptive, but as deceptive as the fans from the Kaguru no Mai. And he gets the grab again. Gotta be careful of the jump from EndingWalker, because he's had some pretty good jumps this set.
Oh, counter hits. Be able to close out the round.
watching on the fly as well, just how EndingWalker is deciding to handle the fans, playing the neutral when he wants to take a risk there as well. Because Zerna's only really done like, what, 2 EXDPs or something like that. Not that much. So EndingWalker's actually been keeping this pretty close as well. But Zerna, oh, there's a good block. He can actually take this round if he wants to. And he's not going to do it via combo. Boy.
Yeah, I definitely think you want to save his meter for the next round. It feels like I have the life lead. I should be able to close this out. I know I have the proper footsies. The only way able to stop it with the stand like it. You see right there. So.
Set point for both.
Poor man, that's going to be a punish there. Going to activate level 1 once again. Is he going to toss a fan or play patient? Toss a fan just to help that approach. Get EP as a rebuttal. This is going to be huge for EndingWalker now.
Oh. Not able to get the cross up in the E, but he's still able to get this conversion. Because it out. Yep. Decides to not go ahead and see if he can spin the level. Oh,
wow. Wow. My guy done the high blade kick into the Shin Shoryuken, and he will take this set 3-2. And it looked like Zerna dashed into his own doom there. But I think he wanted to try and catch him off guard. I'm not quite sure what the decision was there, but either way, that was an exceptional set to kick things off in this Season 4 final. That must be really annoying to just run into a donkey kick and then get out of the round 1.
Yeah. Especially, it's like, man, that can firm off the donkey kick as well. Like, this is just the testament of a player that EndingWalker has always been. So, oh my goodness, I told you I'm gonna bring you bangers today. This is what we talked about, and I hope you guys have been enjoying that. I hope you guys put in more in the Matcherino. Again, the only person in the Matcherino that should be able to take that out is the first place person. That's the only person that gets paid out today. But make sure you guys check it out. We got a decent amount of codes left, 30 of them. Appreciate everybody coming through and putting in the codes. 115.25. Let's go ahead and get that number built up.
We'll put the link in the chat for the match arena every so often, but we are going to be plugging it live on stream as we get these next matches.
Also, thank you very much to Cole for the $10 donation to the match arena.
Cool. Appreciate that. Any direct contributions will be greatly appreciated as well here on the channel. Always supporting Saltmine League, because these guys do the work, man, to make sure you guys stay entertained each and every week as much as possible. So up next, we should be having 2 teammates, former teammates of Street Fighter League EU 2024, going up against each other. Now newly sponsored Ninjas in Pajamas, Juicy Joe. Great great media piece that Phenom, Veggie, and Juicy Joe did as well. Hopefully they had a good dinner that wasn't full of Red Bull and cereal.
That was so funny.
People think that, or Veggie thinks how many people actually spotted he put Red Bull in somebody's cereal bowl. That's crazy. But it's going to be interesting here because Juicy Joe, he went extremely far in Capcom Cup. I think he probably exceeded a few people's expectations, but I think that was a very good introduction to the entirety of the world stage there for him, because he is one of the best JPs I know. I train with him every so often. I was actually playing him last night, actually, and he's still on fine form as well. And it's great that his new sponsor, Ninjas in Pajamas, came in time, because he did qualify for EWC by being part of the top 8 in Capcom Cup here as well. But he's gone up against Problem X, JBZ. Problem X, talk to me.
Yo, Problem X, always great to actually talk to him. Times to pick his brain, even if it's in like a joking situation. It's so fun to understand and know this man's knowledge. His wealth of knowledge. He has so much tech for days that nobody even knows about half of the time, and it's always great to have conversations with him whenever I'm able to see him in the person. The few times we were able to talk. So Problem X been busting out the Bison, been going hard with it ever since. Known for other characters as well. He has a testament to switching to the Blanca sometimes, but I think Bison is definitely his main go-to.
Character that he's known for since Street Fighter 5. Taken a while for him to define his style and build that confidence, but I know he's had that especially in recent times as well. I'd love to be a fly on the wall with him and Walker. They're confident about this game, and they play all the time. They play rigorously. But Juicy Joe, he's not going to make this easy, and these guys got the insider scoop, because like I said, former teammates in Street Fighter League. He's going to get the conversion. Can he set up a departure here? Yes, he will. What's the guess going to be?
Oh, the back throw, though, is going to stuff that completely. Now we're going to have to deal with the frames. I like the back dash, so we should be able to get the round here.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, Juicy Joe's situation awareness and just how much of a specialist he is with JP, right? It's insane, especially when he knows when to backdash in the corner, when to take the risk with EX Amnesia. Just be resilient and very hard to crack open on defense. I really like it. Snap.
My
departure.
He's so good. He's good with conversions. Should be able to 6-second punish here. Close that out. And yeah,
go for level 3. He's gonna go for the level 3 and close it out.
Absolutely agree. And you kind of see, right there, he's setting up the departure, and he's like trying to see if like he'll be able to bait Pablo Max into getting some of these reversals. And so he's holding there. It's like, okay, yep, I got the departure to be able to be my safety net. It's basically my safety school. Do not get near me with it as long as that thing is out.
Well, let's not forget, right? What did Problem X do in the first interaction, right? He done a back throw and it worked out. Then he done a wake up the drive reversal. Problem X is not afraid to use the defensive options just to see how prepared you are and if you're going to autopilot your offense. But also at the same time as well, you need to be cognizant that if none of them work out, you're going to take an abundance of damage. That's what we see here into another departure from Juicy Joe. Where's the Psycho Crusher?
Yeah, I don't think you want to go ahead and risk and bust it out, especially with the low meter. I think he's going to go ahead and see if he can find a way to get some kind of whip on this here. Even with a scissor kick, that even works out because it gets you very close to the opponent, and you want to be close to JP.
Well, I like some of the stuff that they've done to Bisons in the December patch. Lovely conversion from the hell attack, and he will plant the Psycho Mine here. Can he get one grab? No. I think Juicy Joe will accept the grab as well, actually. That's right.
All right, you got to be worried there. Don't want to allow Juicy Joe to be able to get into the target combo to get into the level 2. We'll be able to get this situation. Yeah, see? It's out of reversal.
Oh, and a walk under as well, and you missed it. Oh no, he missed it. I'm not sure what he went for because he snapped his fingers, not the other input. They're both going out here. Both going out.
Oh, that's gonna work.
And you know what? You'll have situations in the game like that, and we saw it at Evo with Angry Bird and Nemo. What did Angry Bird do? Jump back, try to avoid the chip, and he just input super. Sometimes I think in this game, you've just got to input your super in a situation. It's like, well, we bought. Like, if I lose, I lose.
Yep. Exactly. Yeah, let's get in there. Trick lab. We have to get that.
I mean, otherwise you would have been dead anyway, right? So
basically, so you just input the super.
Yeah.
Nice whip on it.
Nice sweep. Yes. We got out the corner, do a target combo. Speaking of.
Yeah, perfect parry, and that is a 19-frame move, so you got a little bit of time to try and catch that this. He's got to deal with the Lavushka, and he does a drive reversal that was unsuccessful. Juicy Joe should be able to take the round. He does spend the level 1 though.
He decides not to. I think he didn't want to take the risk of just leaving him alive and sitting in the burnout. It says Bison we're talking about, so.
Well, he would have had the corner anyway. And the thing is, if you're in burnout, all you have to really do is avoid a back throw when you've got them in the corner. So I understand where you're coming from, 100%. Yeah. No conversion, too far, because crouching media punch doesn't move him forward, thank God.
For real.
Too far. Scissors kick would have punished that probably. The light one anyway.
Oh, that's a slot. It's gonna be able to connect. Oh, give me the bad punny. Oh, level 3. Okay. I like it.
This was only 2 hits before the unlimited Psycho Crusher, so he's gonna get a beefy 50% or something here. This is no spot here for Problem X, and he's gonna get this done, and he will take this next game here, making it 1 apiece. One thing we got to understand about Problem X's Bison is he's not afraid to do down back heavy kick for the sweep or do the slide if he needs a no contact knockdown and build from there. You could start with that slide discussion.
Yeah, that's something you were talking about. Trying to see a little bit more of the catch to go through the ghost here. So good stuff. Should be plus there. Nice backdash again. He's so ready. He has the timing. He has the beat of read of what Problem X want to go ahead and start the pressure with the strike throw game there.
Dude, legit. Like, he's just... It's annoying because I played Juicy Joe as well, so when he backdashes, it's like, man, how did he know? And it's going to be big punish here. Can he actually set up something nice? Yeah, he's going to put the departure above his head again. Let's see if he baits the throw.
All right, yeah, you kind of saw the switch up in the change there, but this is still just pretty much Juicy Joe's game right here.
Yeah, it's... And when you try to escape Juicy Joe, when he's got you locked down in the corner, when he's got you imprisoned there, it's like it's very hard to escape. So you have to play earnestly to try and get out. I hate to say that against JP, but it's kind of the truth. Oi!
Nice. talked about it. You called it out before. Like scissors kick, coming out with the whip on the stair. I like that. I like that. At least it gets you away from the departure. Still keep him locked in the corner. Just have to find an opportunity. Yeah, that'll do it with the jabs there.
Hell attack, unfortunately, there. So Joe is actually going to get the opportunity to set up the departure and then bait and throw this time round, and that's going to be the next game. That will be game 3, going to Juicy Joe here for that 2-1 lead. And that situation off the Lavushka was nowhere near finished, I can promise you.
Yeah, he had so much more meter to actually work with too as well, especially going to the burnout to make sure to get the kill. He was good. He tried to see if he could stop the drive rush there. You saw that light attack trying to come out. Oh, man, he's getting cooked.
Oh, this is huge. Talking about cooked, look at that life bar. That is getting cooked to the maximum here. He tried an amnesia, didn't work. The good sensors there from Problem X.
Oh my god, that knee is killing right now, that heavy kick.
Alright, you get it?
No. I actually kind of want to think that he knows about the zero tech. See, I saw a button come out there, so I definitely thought that he was trying to go for a motion. So he had to be zero block in that situation in order to get the parry to come out on that wake up level 1.
Well, he burnt out regardless anyway here, and if he gets his wrong, Juicy Joe's going to take the round after Problem's done all that hard work. All that hard
Juicy
work.
Joe on set point.
Damn, this guy is so solid, so laser focused with this character, and he realized how Problem X wants to get some of his knockdowns in neutral here, and he gets that back punish again, his debut.
Oh yeah, get the sweep, set it up. Now, okay, let's try to get the reversal, at least get some breathing room, but it's a lot of life gone. It's a little more than half, and that's still getting chipped away at. Stopping the drive rush. My green is better than your green. He's completely cooked to level 1. You didn't even have to need it. Juicy Joe, I've been telling people had the nerve to come into my stream when I talked about Capcom Cup 11 and I broke down the groups to say that Juicy Joe is not going to make it out that group. I was the only one that believed in it. Well, no, not except
Wait, the only one?
Regis believed. Regis was in the same chat with me. He believed as well. Come on now.
Listen.
And people coming here telling me that mess. Boy, good.
Juicy Joe continuing to show you why he's consistent, why he's staying sharp, and again, I'm really happy for him and his recent sponsor, so hopefully you get to see that performance throughout the year, depending on what they're going to do with the character in Season 3. He has got a backup Bison as well, just in case, because again, at the upper echelons, Bison is a highly recommended character for a lot of these top level players. But unlucky is a Problem, because Problem did have a strategy. I like that he wasn't afraid to cycle through defensive options and keep waking up.
Right.
There wasn't really a wake up delayed button, or maybe like a backdash himself at times. It was drive reversal, level 1, or we try and firm it, right? And again, if you're playing at his level, then most of the guys are able to snuff it out because they delayed their offense. They will bait, they will neutral drop, so on and so forth. So unlucky there. So he's going to drop down to losers. So that means we're going to have Zerna going up against Problem A.
And we got Macherino donation. Thank you very much to Votes for Cows for the $12 to the Macherino. Everything goes to the season champion today, you know?
That's right. 100%. So go through those tournaments to go and fight to get to this point. Only one winner takes home, and that's what's so important. So yeah, everybody that's put it in the match arena, I appreciate you guys building up to the pot. Let's go ahead and make this a crazy top 8 season 4 finale.
Yeah, man. Winner takes all here. That's what it is. These guys are playing, and again, these guys, because online of how quickly you can get matches, how quickly you can message someone and say, hey, let's get down and let us play some games and learn. These guys are training almost every day, and you're seeing the results of their training throughout this Saltmine League season and other competitions respectively throughout the past couple of months as well. So it will be EndingWalker going up against Juicy Joe a little bit later. Again, former teammate, Street Fighter League. So there's no surprise there for Juicy Joe. But now we've got to drop down to a classic here for Street Fighter 6 in Saltmine League here. So, for those of you who do not know, Hurricane did make an announcement at our previous local for Winner Stays On. Shout out to Logan Sam for putting that on. And he is actually on his way to move back to his home country, Cameroon, very soon. Actually, I actually didn't know until he told me.
Today is actually his last tournament he plays in Europe.
Yes.
So
he'll still be around. His Twitter account, I'm sure, will still be active. It's just that he won't be participating in many European tours, if not any at all, actually, because obviously there'll be connectivity issues. And he is a family man. Let us not forget that as well.
Yeah, I will miss this man. You know, I dug up some statistics, as you can see in the tweet right there. So the first time he entered was February 2020, and you know, since then he won 6 seasons over 2 games, and you know, played in 165 Saltmine tournaments, including today. He was there every single week almost. You know, I will miss this guy.
Hey, listen, he is one of the most active players we've had in the online community ever since I've known him, since Street Fighter 4. That was probably 10, 11, maybe 12 years ago. He's been in the UK for quite some time, elevated as a player. He was able to get on the international stage at some points. Unfortunately, he couldn't join us for one of the Street Fighter leagues. It would have been really cool to see him in Street Fighter League EU, but you know what, he has his futures planned out. He knows what needs to be done. I don't think he'll stop playing games, but he will definitely be interacting with us online. Hopefully he doesn't turn too much of a keyboard warrior. I still need the good old Hurricane to stay intact. He'll still remain Uncle Claude for a lot of us in London scene here, so we're going to enjoy some games here for the very last time in the European thing. But well, let's talk about Random, man, because Random, Ritas, has he been a bit quiet? Has he still been active as possible? What's the word on Random?
I mean, he didn't enter as much this season. He had some stuff going on as well, you know, privately. Okay. But you know, he still made season finals, so even if he doesn't play as much, it's still good enough to make it in the finals. Every time he entered, he actually had good results. So, you know, otherwise he wouldn't be here today. So yeah, he's still playing, you know.
That's good to see, because I know Hallibur's got a pretty decent Manon as well, but he's been dabbling with everybody. But he's one of the Manons we have in Europe Random, so it's good to see this here. And this matchup can be a little bit annoying, at least in the previous season of the game. It was quite annoying for Cammy because of Manon's buttons, and if you actually do commit to a dive kick, you can get anti-air into the medallion. But overall, just the neutral and the overwhelming pressure that Cammy can actually inflict if you're not careful, be very hellish for Manon to deal with, honestly.
Yeah, I always like kind of looked at this matchup, and it comes down to that. I'm kind of hoping that Random's like attentive, like he does have like a little bit of a thing where he does not anti-air that much, and I feel like you need that in this matchup very much so, as you pointed out earlier. He goes for the anti-air parry a lot, and he's really good at it. He's really good at getting his parry together, but it's going to be the Achilles heel when it comes to like somebody in Hurricane. We saw that so many different times that these guys have fought each other in this game.
Well, let's go back to what you mentioned about anti-air parry, because outside of EndingWalker, good medallion for the level 2, Random was actually one of the strongest players to use parry as well. One of the most consistent players to get perfect parry in the early days of Street Fighter. Gonna get that whiff punish, the degaging. And it's gonna be the round as well. Bang! You get the medallion? Yes.
One more fact, because Hurricane is actually playing on his PS5 now, because his PC is already shipped to Cameroon.
Yes. yes. Oh, trust me, he's been having to ship quite a number of things over the past couple of weeks. Yeah. So this is the reason he's on PS5. So.
See how it plays out today here. Trying to go for the throw.
Yeah, you can see that there as well, the way they're trying to utilize both the crouching medium punches. Now, I know crouching medium punch got nerfed for Cammy in terms of recovery, but against the good players who can space it, it's not really much of a problem. So Hurricane's going to be looking more so to test Random defense. Lovely, perfect parry.
Yeah, that also
level 3.
Yeah, he did. I think it's gonna. Yeah, knowing Hurricane, he definitely spent a level 3. He wanted to make sure that he gets as close as possible. He's able to build the meter very fast anyway. So
because
this works out.
The way Cammy plays neutral and builds meter anyway, as you were discussing, there's no really specific things you're going to be using your level 2 for outside of combo enders. Level 3 is the one that gives you all the utility. Catch jump backs Hurricane does. What a bait. Fantastic. Gonna go into the Etoile for the Super R2 and put him in the corner and low on drive gauge as well, JJ.
Yeah. Oh, but he allowed Hurricane to be able to try to get out of the corner, which is, it makes sense because, like, yeah, this character is very hard to, like, dealing with kind of cross-ups. So we're gonna see how this is gonna be able to play out here. Does have Hurricane low on the meter side, but that's that perfect parry anti-air we talked about.
Yeah, you called it earlier. One of the things Random likes to do. And I think he's just trying to be cognizant of the dive kick as well, which is probably why he won't commit to like a crouch fierce anti-air. Punish. That's going to be the round. That will be the round.
Hands down. All right, first game for Random. Hopefully be able to get some momentum here going into this set, because it seems like every time Random tries to get some kind of momentum, it seems like Hurricane always brings it back. Storms back, actually. I've seen a comeback from a 2-0.
Oh, listen, it's highly doable. It's not an insurmountable task, but against all odds, it's definitely doable. How Street Fighter 6 runs anyway. Gonna get the buffer. He's burnt out here, Hurricane, but he's gonna put him in the corner.
Yeah, I think Hurricane is fine with almost getting the burnout as long as he has that hefty life lead and only making her sit at 1 medal. All that happens here. Able to get the DI. Step back and get the corner. I like that.
Interesting. So he does that, but you can actually squeeze out more damage by doing a neutral jump into the down forward heavy kick. But I wonder if I put you closer to the corner. That's probably why Random does it. I'll have a look at it later. Oh, the jump! No.
Random, bro.
Bruh. How are you ready? How are you ready?
That's interesting because that's not the first time he's done that, but I'm thinking if he feels that he's not going to win every exchange in neutral with Hurricane with the buttons, take a jump, because Hurricane will bring out a medium and you might catch him up. He's done that a few times now, so well played to Random, honestly.
I always kind of wonder if he's been like kind of looking back at some of the few tapes that fought against Hurricane lately.
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah.
Nice buffer.
Oh, nice.
You gotta again.
Yeah, I think this time he doesn't want to like overspend. It feels like he has a hefty life lead. There's no need to go ahead and spin the meter.
You say that. Well, you say that.
I say that, and then all of a sudden, oh wait, no, not like this.
No, he's dead. Is he dead? Unless he resets it. No.
Ooh, he might actually be dead.
The hell? What the? What?
Help me!
Hey, yo. Nah, you know what? I'm finding that replay and I'm practicing that replay takeover. What on
yes.
combo? Brother. Boy. It's absolutely a treat to watch Random, man, honestly. This is what I like to see.
I love watching both of these guys, man. It's so...
Oh, man. Yeah, you kind of seen the ramp up in there. I kind of talked about this before, though. You saw that 2-0 happen. Wake, command grab. I kind of like that, though. I think he was definitely calling out the shimmy there with that.
3 medallions already in the first round here. So even if Manon loses, Random's actually still winning long term. It's not about the battle, it's about the war. Oh!
Exactly.
Manon gets Random, it's Random's fault, you know?
He'll probably swap to Elena anyway.
Yeah. I think we talked about it a long time ago. Like, even before, like, if Elena comes back, I think he mentioned that in Capcom Cup 2013.
Okay. Oh. Hang on a minute. Perfect parry once again from Hurricane. Gonna build that momentum, and he did get a jab, but he didn't believe in the string.
Right. Get another grab. Let's see what we get here. Oh, got him, Tekken. And that was kind of late on the hit, but he's going to be able to get this game here. And I kind of talked about this. Even in a 2-0 situation, Hurricane just finds a way to start fighting back. That's one game.
All right. So, mainly a couple of neutral changes. A little bit more patient. Still approaching in the same way. Crouching medium punch, drive rush cancel, low forward, drive rush cancel. No dive kicks really from Hurricane, but the shimmies are working off. They're paying off a lot more than they did before for Hurricane. So gets in again.
All right, good change there. Able to get the punish counter throw as well. Ooh-wee. And meter is looking unhealthy with the life lead. Nice perfect parry though.
he's committing to these. So hopefully Random clocks onto this and starts command grabbing on his knockdown.
Oh, nice.
Set
That's
point
three
for
medals.
Random.
That's quick.
That's
Rapid.
It's moving at very high pace, like you said. But yeah, like we called it out before, like it's always going to be a win if Manon gets 3 medals going into the next round, win or lose. Because yeah, it's all about getting to the all important 4th and 5th medallions. That's where the damage comes out.
Oh, let's not forget her combos have actually improved over time. So even if you don't get the command grab, these combo extensions are fucking nuts, and a good rebuttal with that DP from getting hit by the light big guys. You get one as a Manon play. You get one. Oh, block. Oh,
no.
He's dead. He's dead. Oh, mate, he's dead. Oh, I don't know.
La 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 la.
You sounded so unenthusiastic singing that. Did someone force you to do that in karaoke or something, Rita? What happened?
My mother walked just right into my apartment the moment I was start singing, so I decided to finish it quickly.
Oh, damn. So wait, are you telling me your mother doesn't like to hear you sing Manon's? Damn.
Nah, she looked weird at me for a second, and I mean, you know, Capcom Cup actually, you know, Capcom Cup is the reason now she hates JP and Bison.
No, yeah, it's true. It's true. I was there.
JP was
Capcom
there.
Cup is the reason she hates JP and Bison.
Yeah, she had.
So we gotta talk about it. She.
Wait. So hang on. Doesn't that mean they're both doing their job because they're both villains anyway? Aren't you?
Yeah, pretty much. Yes.
So,
I think I said that actually.
Yeah. I think this was.
so wait, does she not like the way they dress? Does she not like the theme song? Are they too violent? I know a lot of women when they watch Street Fighter, they say it's
a
too
little
violent.
bit hard to translate. What she said about JP was she hate how the stupid character is wiggling around with his stick all the time. Yes. And then I told her that Bison, that JP is Bison's accountant, and then she says like, yeah, oh, that's why the reason he's such an idiot as well. Teleporting around like an idiot.
Damn, I don't know what to say.
I love our asses off and the help people.
I hope for your sake, I never fully understand German and ask your mum your opinion on JP and Bison because I'm afraid of what I'll actually hear. That's actually crazy.
Yeah, it was fun.
I don't know that I felt such vitriol against those characters.
Yes. I was there in person hearing the actual German. I was like, bro, I only know like 4 words in German.
Yeah, she was actually shouting out of her room about it, and I translated it for JB. You know, he was with us in the LPC. She was shouting out of her room how much
She was so angry.
hates
She was like, I
JB,
hate this character.
wiggling around with his stupid stick all the time.
Do you know what's crazy? So whether you're invested in Street Fighter or not, we still have a common enemy. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. Your mum hates these characters for completely different reasons to we hate them. Anyway. No, you know what? Honestly, well played there to Random. Unlucky to Hurricane. So Hurricane will drop down into the loser's side, which means he's going to be facing the loser of our next match, which should be Killzu versus Gaming. Is that right?
That's right. That is correct. So Killzu been, yeah, like you said, hinted at earlier, it's been really putting in the work with the mic. Gaming, definitely saw him like coming up on a review like before as well, but like as soon as Akuma came out, that was his go-to. So I'm looking forward to kind of see how this matches out, knowing that the fireball game is going to be very important. It's kind of hard for mine to be able to really get things started with the fireball war, but OnlyFans definitely helps out. It definitely helps out wonders in that matchup.
Here's the thing, right? So what we gotta pay attention to first of all is Gaming being one of the strongest players in Belgium and having a very solid Akuma. He was part of Street Fighter League Europe. Didn't perform as well as he wanted to, but he's been staying sharp. With Killzu, I always like to highlight this. I highlighted this at the Capcom Cup several times, but a lot of the characters, or sorry, a lot of the players' character journeys has been very interesting because Killzu started off with Juri, said the character's a joke, went to Cammy, then he played the entirety or mainly most of 2024 with Cammy, qualified for the cup, then went to Japan, trained with Juri, picked Juri in the cup, unfortunately couldn't make it out of the group, but he stuck with Juri, then a little while longer, then once the cup had concluded, he went straight to Mai, and then became one of the strongest Mai players around. And again, he loves his characters that are efficient, got great buttons, got good walk speed. He has got some of the best defense I've seen in Street Fighter games in general, especially since he went full time. Now, going off your other point, where you spoke about the Fireball War, you don't necessarily have to engage in it with Mai, because remember, if you can goad your opponent, I've seen this with a couple of characters, but I think Mai does this the best. If you can goad your characters or the opposing character into throwing a regular Fireball, and you can get a hard read and throw the EX fan, the projectile priority system overthrows them, then you get the conversion. And people are already going to be respecting EX fan anyway. So we have to pay attention to how good gaming... See, it's almost... It's literally almost as if I talk about this game and play it. I told you, this is what happens. Then the throw loop comes, then you lose the round. It's as simple as that. Level 1's coming. Oh, I didn't do level 1. Okay.
I think he decided to go for it. It's like, why not? Because
come on.
I think he's gonna try to parry. Yeah, let's call out. So.
Come on, bro. Me and JB, we do this. We do this for a little while, you know. Come on, man. And that's the thing. If gaming doesn't clock onto that, and what I've heard mixed opinions from both ends of the spectrum about this matchup here, because I don't like this matchup personally because of Demon Flip, the dive kick, and how you can actually, you know, play incorrectly and lose to Akuma's fireballs and buttons. This could be big. He can actually take the round here. I think he could take the round.
Decides not to go for it. Yeah, I think I would know where you're going for it. And saying they had the corner as well to get the conversion. I think the scaling, he was kind of worried about that.
But yeah, see, I just think this matchup is very even. It can go back and forth. It's just that there's the reason both these characters win are two different reasons. It's not the same outcome.
Alright, got hit. Oh yeah. And now I think if he wants to, yeah, he can just deal with the buttons. I think that's still a good trade for gaming. He has a life lead, still has very close to the corner, if not the corner. Oh, that low forward though. Getting that one.
Yeah, he's gonna do level 3. He's gonna replenish as much dry gauge as possible here and put gaming in a weird spot. He can throw the fan or try and burn him out, honestly, with a string. He's gonna throw the fan, yeah.
Just a roundhouse.
So Gaiman was actually really happy that he made his goal of qualifying for the Saltmine finals for the first time, because he actually said at the start of the season that he really wants to make it. So yeah, it's cool to see.
Hey, listen, the only way to overthrow, you know, words is to take action. Actions speak louder than words, and that's exactly what he's done here. Honestly, well played.
Alright, we have to get the corner here. Tatsu, and another bait. The gaming is like content of being completely patient. They said, first time being at the season finals. He's gonna try to see if he'll be able to at least take some names here while he's here.
I noticed as well, when you do make a mistake with mine, you're actually kind of limited to backdashing in DP. And you do get Oki off the DP as well, but Killzu's done, and I think an unhealthy amount of DPs, but that's me personally, because they've all been blocked so far, I think.
Yeah, I don't think he's gotten hit by one reversal yet.
Yeah, anyway, gonna get the conversion with the Shinobi Bachi, and nice delay with the low forward there as well. And Killzu's teching a lot. It's either throw tech or DP when Killzu's on defense here.
Okay, gotta be careful though in this situation where you have the DI. Yeah, there we go. Should be able to close out the round without even doing anything. Not to spin Emma Speeder at all. Good stuff.
Really good stuff. And again, you see how rapid these games are going back and forth between these two characters. Both have 3 bars of super on deck. But again, I like how Gaming, he throws 1 or 2 fireballs, plays it patient, tries with the demon flip. But Kaguru and the Mai is coming back in again for the amplified fans. Let's do it.
Yeah, and I think at this point, you have those amplified fans. They're all the flame stock, but throw him out against his fireball. You saw it already. Kind of messed with the extra hit. Does take 2 hits away from the projectile. Oh my goodness! Get the corner. Agreed.
What is he gonna DP again or leave it? He's gonna leave it this time because all the DPs have been unsuccessful. So he's gonna firm it here. If he throws a fireball, He's gonna get in trouble. Good block on the overhead. He's gonna go for it. I think he's gonna go for it. Yeah, he's gonna go
Has to.
level 3.
Yep. I agree. That 50% scaling always comes back to bite you.
And I do think with some players, they might feel a bit more confident, perfect parrying, when they know they're level 3. They'll build the bar for the level 3.
Yes.
They have the level 3 trade.
Yes.
So it actually makes a lot of sense doing that.
Yeah, that was definitely something that I preached to people. Everybody was like, yeah, it's not going to kill because of the scale. I'm like, dude, 50% scale. Like, that's how low the level 3s go.
He's gonna do Shinobi Bachi again. Corner here and go through. You can bust out of defense. Ban again. I love it.
Yes.
Yeah, and the thing is, it's the demon flip. This is what's annoying, right? And you notice how Killzu never commits to doing the DP. He never commits to doing that when the demon flip comes because you've already thrown the fan. I'm not risking if he does the light dive kick from the demon flip and makes it whiff and gets even more damage. So you've got to respect the demon flip in this matchup.
Okay. Nice conversion. Should be able to get the corner here. And I'm at least testing throws. I respect testing the throw there, but yeah, Damon just seems to be ready with that backdash on the second one. He's like, everybody always goes for 2 throws and then a strike right after. So he's like, yeah, let me go ahead and test to see if he's keeping to that truth there.
Nice impromptu conversion there from Killzu. And there's a good punish into the sweep, and that's a plus 1 dive kick.
Yes. Yep.
Got him.
Should go through. Yep.
Just about.
DP. I agree. Yeah, that was close to like whiffing, but sometimes you got to still take those risks and be able to go for the DP and say, yeah, I got a little bit of foot game in me. Got to make sure I maintain that neutral space.
Trying to get back in. Got the perfect parry on the bounce when it comes back down, and he didn't do the bounce.
Oh my god!
Thing, like we said, just see how Mai keeps everybody on her toes. That's why some people think she is the best in the game. Arguably, 3 is just how she keeps you on her toes. And even if you do parry one of the fans, you've still got to deal with the bounce. And some of these guys is hit and miss for them. Don't mind that as a Mai player, honestly. Got it again.
Agree. Oh, yep. There's a fireball going right through.
Nice to meet you.
Ready goes to the whip punish there, but you know what? They would take that. So step back. Stand medium kick. Get some kind of poke.
Did he get it?
Squirt!
He got him.
Should be able to actually get very close to burnout. If not, yeah, it's just very close.
He can safely burn him out or respect the supers. He's gonna burn him out.
And I think, yeah. Killzu was like, yeah, I might as well just burn myself out. It was a bad situation for me.
And he went to go and throw tech there, so it will be 2-1 here. I thought Killzu done the drive reversal just to generate a little bit of space, and he still had level 2. So even if Gaming was going to throw a couple of fireballs, maybe try and punish him with that like he did earlier, or just have it as a defensive choice for the level 1 and get the buff to buy him some time. But it was a little bit rough there for Killzu. Solid stuff from Gaming thus far. I gotta say, as you both yourself and Ritas mentioned, he really wanted to make it into the season finals. I haven't done anything in this game, but I have made I think I made the season finals once in Street Fighter 5, so I can understand why people want to be in that final 8, you know, because I definitely that feeling.
Yeah, and hopefully
No, I
think
you made it
Killzu's
actually, you made it twice, Jimmers.
really.
Did I make it twice? Damn, I only remember once. I literally only remember one. That's how long ago it was.
Maybe I'm
Crazy.
wrong, but I think it was twice.
Oh, he's stuck with Mai. Okay. Actually, he's been investing a lot of time with the character.
Yeah, that kind of makes sense. And you kind of talked about it before. Like, yeah, some of the options. Yeah, I feel like it's an even match because of that situation right then and there. OD fans going right through the fireball. Joe seems making it work and getting a toss. We get another one. Oh yeah, what you reaching for, buddy?
No level 1 here as well. He feels confident. You know, I like that he doesn't activate level 1 immediately. If he knows that he's in a very good position, he doesn't need the level 1 because it's going to be a waste if the level 1 doesn't kill and he gets 4 stocks when he could have preserved the bar for the next round. That makes a little bit more sense watching Killzu play this character now.
Yeah, and you got again. We talked about the utility of level 2. You're gonna throw out all these different fireballs. You have the level 2 to back that up, and then this is the damage output that comes with level 3. Especially when it's CA version. When you go into the black and white movie, it does quite a bit of damage.
Low forward again on the wake up here. So Gaiman's mixed up DPs and low forward drive rush cancel. Because I know Gaiman likes to button drive rush cancel on defense a fair bit, and people respect his DPs. We're punished. That should be the game, I think. That should actually be the game. And we should be able to equalize this. Let's find out. We should be okay.
Last hit. Yeah, you're good. We're good. We're good here. We are definitely good here. Quick game number 4. We are going into game number 5, the final game here.
We've either had 3-1s or 3-2s in this first wave of games here in the season finals. So really good stuff to play. Good blocks right now. Low on drive gauge here is Killzu in a whiff punish. He's about to get burnt out. He's about to get burnt out. He's not careful.
Yeah, one more hit, and I think he's definitely going to be. Oh, never mind. We're going to get it with that punish counter sweep. Should really get all the pressure. Oh, way to fight your way out.
Oh, that was sick. Backdash committed to the DP. Yo, he was not afraid, and he saw the jump. Okay, Gaiman is switched on.
Oh, the jump. Almost had it.
No level 1.
You got to be tough here. Getting the low forward. Yeah, decides not to go for the level 1 on that situation. He didn't have the opportunity to go for it if he didn't go to the EX. But, oh, man. You talked about it.
With a game like this, I'm really looking forward to World Warrior of West.
Oh, conversion. Nice.
Wake up level 1. Interesting. Yeah. Killzu's choices where to do level 1 are different than what the average player does. That works. That is going to work. Yeah. And he gets the wall splat as well. I'll explain something about what Gaiman does against Mai's fireball traps once we're done here. And he's going to get the block, and he's going to take the grab here. All the DPs, I believe, that Killzu done on wake up, none of them hit. And it still was able to go down to the wire there, a 3-2. That was probably one of the fastest sets we've had today, despite it being a 3-2 there. So unlucky to Killzu. He's going to be going up against Hurricane in the loser side there. But honestly, well played the game, man. Switched on, abused the demon flip, wasn't deterred by losing the interaction like you mentioned with the fireball wall before. This guy came with a purpose. I love it.
Absolutely. Yeah, that demon flip really came out to play. You saw like the different options he was using for it. Definitely with a lot of dive kick. But hopefully be able to dive into Hidden Crash. I believe that's number 22. It's going to be coming up on June 20th to the 22nd in the Frankfurt area. Make sure you guys check that out. You got all the social medias down there as well to get some more information. Please go sign up for that. It's looking to be a fire event.
Yeah, we had a lot of good players there last year with Problem X, EndingWalker, Juicy Joe, Zerna, you know. It was a really cool event. I would be there as well this year again.
Well played. I know these guys are going to have, because an announcement was made for City of the Wolves, these guys are going to have a qualification for EWC.
Yes.
City of the Wolves as well, so guys is going to...
I think it's also a Tekken walkthrough event.
Okay. Nice. So these guys
That's cool.
Be hopefully drawing in the numbers. But yeah, before we quickly move on to the next game, something that I noticed when I played Gaiman a few times online, Mai versus Akuma, if you set up a fireball trap, and then if you have a fireball trap, he jumps in and you DP and charge the fan, he always quick rises and does level 2. Like, he'll always do it, because level 2 is slightly more reach than level 3. So if you don't pay attention to that, and he's got 2 bars, he's going to wake up and do level 2. And because of the position that Killzu done it in, the wall bounce was guaranteed, or the wall splat.
Everything worked out here. Well, yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at that Matcherino right now. We are $133.50. Got 4 codes remaining. So if you guys are sitting there enjoying these matches, all these firework that these players are putting in, and now we have our top 8 officially set up, go ahead and contribute to the Matcherino. We got just a little bit of time. Like I said, it's only 8 players, and we are getting into the nitty gritty.
Yeah, we are indeed. This is what the bracket is looking like right now. If you are just joining us, all the round 1 matches, the winner side have concluded anyway, but now we have to make sure 2 players leave the season finals here, and it's going to be between Zerna, Problem X, Hurricane, and Killzu there. In the winner side, you're going to see EndingWalker up against Juicy Joe, and Random going up against Gaming. So you're going to be enjoying great first 3 sets from start to finish. So if you've got the snacks, got the drinks, and you're just chilling, sit back, relax, and enjoy the destruction, like we call Street Fighter 6. We're not playing it, myself and JB3, we're just chilling. My hairline is still intact for now. For now. Once it goes, you'll know why it left.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you
Just
thought
like
it was
mine,
because of
right?
Abe.
You still got your hairline as well, Rias? You still got it?
No.
Wait, what? Where'd it go?
I mean, it's done, you know. Like this time's over.
Wow, what? Damn,
He just said, "I don't want to talk about it."
He just said, like, I'm out. Peace. That's what he said. I didn't
Talk
even.
about it, bro.
There was no reason. He said, just I'm done. You don't pay me enough. I'm gonna leave. Like, I'm not even gonna submit the P45. I'm just out. Peace.
Yes.
Damn. Damn. Okay. Jesus. Woo. So, we might have Zerna sticking with Mai, and then Problem sticking with Bison. Yeah, I imagine that's what we're gonna see next.
Yeah, couldn't imagine them going away from that matchup on either side. I feel like both of them would like feel confident enough, and like not only in the character matchup but in the player matchup, to be able to kind of deal with that situation. So I would not expect Problem X to not play Bison. Maybe if he gets down, maybe he'll consider like, you know what, give a shot on Block and see how that works out. But I think he'll stick with the Bison for sure. Yeah, Zerna with the Mai, like, that'd be interesting to see how that plays out. But I know, like, he has a jury on deck. He's been using that like crazy, but we'll see how it goes.
Well, he's got the jury. I know he was playing a bit of Cammy for a little while. He even made a tweet admitting to his sins of playing Cammy and saying I should give credit to Cammy players. I think that was something along those lines. He's tried a little bit of Mai. I think he played Mai to prove a point, which is fine. He's got plenty of time. He is a student as well, I think. But he is, he's been putting in the work, man, honestly. He's been putting in the work. So hopefully he has a great competitive year this year in general. I'm not sure what his plans are, but he's going to go back to the original, tried and true Kimberly. This is the character I actually knew him for back in season 1.
Yeah, it's been a minute, and then you see that because of that, like, probably see problem on the blocker here.
Well, Blanca's the character that got problems with Capcom Cup, LCQ.
Yeah. There we go. Toss should be able to get the bomb launch. Yep, the launcher indeed. Nice. Using the air blocker ball to be able to get out of that situation. Oh, just ran into the jabs. Be able to get the reversal. Should be able to close out the round here. Don't have to spend any meter except to drop it. You dropped! Be glad you were able to get the vagabond at the end there on the burnout. That was not a drop you definitely want to see, especially when you know you're going to kill regardless.
Yeah, and you know what? I haven't seen this matchup too often. The drive rush check into the lightning boost activation here. Now, you haven't got reversal outside of level 1. So you're going to have to take the plushie here if you want to. And it went the wrong way. It went the wrong way.
And it goes to grab. And that's unfortunate.
I literally saw the plushie get thrown out of the kitchen because we have no toys in the kitchen here. Oh, and he's going to put himself in the he can put himself in the corner.
Oh, able to get the cross up there with the rainbow ball there. Be a toss. I'll do it again. No, he's going needy.
Nice discipline. I like that. Didn't press anything and was ready charging the air blanker ball there. And you know what it is? Most of the situations you see, regardless of what matchup you play now, most of the situations you're going to see is just strike throw situation. I'm going to walk back, see if he bites, I can get the whip punch. Throw loop scenarios as well, and so on and so forth. So these guys are actually handling most of the situations really well.
Absolutely agree with that. Do like where Zerna is on trying to see if he can make sure he get this life lead. He has the level 3 locked and loaded as far as like the buffs and everything. So that's definitely going to come out to play. Popping out the level 2. Should be enough to dive here? Not yet.
He can still lose this, by the way. He can actually still lose it. Oh boy, hold on. Blanker ball's coming. He knows it as well. Yeah, he knew the blanker ball was coming. Oh? Wait.
He tried that?
To be fair, that is an anti-air. And Blanker ball is airborne. So if he's waiting for that, I guess.
But yeah, I'm looking at the animation. I'm like, was he grounded at the time?
I'm not sure. I'm actually not sure.
Yeah, I really thought he was like not. Yeah, I thought he was grounded in time. That's why I was like, interesting. So he must have like tried to at least try to see if he can jump back and start the party again. But speaking of starting the party, should be able to close it out with the level 1.
Around there from Problem X. Interesting, because I imagine the reason he hasn't picked Bison here is because it's a little bit of a nightmare to deal with. Kimberly on defense especially. Trying to find this breathing room to actually start playing neutral and whatnot. Kimberly doesn't need to give you that breathing space as well. To blank out. And he's got an install as well, so it makes more sense here. The button didn't work out.
Okay. Yeah, this is where Zerna wants to go ahead and play. But again, air blocker balls definitely going to be what's going to keep Problem X in some of these rounds in these games. We help him out, but it's not going to help out in this situation here. Got to spin to level 3. I don't think it's going to be able to get the kill here, but hey, you got the buff. You should be able to at least have opportunity to set up the kill right here if you can. Nice toss. Yeah, that was a good step back to be able to get able to get the bait, walk forward to get the throw.
Yeah, for that level 3, set up guess for game, and he had more drive needed to work with, of course, we got the replenishment there as well. But because you had to do that, that means if Problem X hits you now and activates Lightning Beast, you are in trouble. Here it comes.
There it is.
Carry again, no perfect carry this time. Hopefully the plushie doesn't go the wrong way this time.
Yeah, should be good here.
Lock. I think this could be
Hands down.
Oh, this is gonna be massive. And I know they actually toned down the damage from season 1 because it was ridiculous in season 1.
Yeah, it was. I've seen many of Flash Metroid be able to get away with that. Oh no! The drops again is costing Zerna. That's a game. We're gonna be able to tie that up for Problem X.
Oh, okay.
All right, another neck breaker. Just loading him up, man. Yo, I love the fact he's not afraid to go ahead and just challenge it on the wake up options here. I think it's kind of what been keeping Zerna in the set so far.
Oh, until you prove him with like a meaty overhead, meaty back beating kick or something, and really make him pay for it, he's not really going to care. And sometimes you need to go in this game with a nonchalant attitude. It's just like, okay, I'm going to make the choice and see what happens, because you don't want to be too scared and like live around with regrets, you know? But the Lucian Scramble will take that round there and put Zerna in a slight lead, because again, it's the best 2 out of 3 in rounds anyway. Oh, nice check.
Good challenge of the teleport. Indeed. Oh, that's going to be definitely meeting on the landing frames there. Be all of this. Problem X, he's just trying to see if I like that. He's stepping back, trying to see if you see some charge ready for the stopping of the green. Still not allowing the drive rush to go ahead and deter him. You gotta hold this, buddy. You gotta hold this. Do it again.
And you know what? That's just players picking how they want to lose. I'm not going to let you stun me. I'm just going to keep pressing buttons. You can combo the drive impact. I know I've lost. I'll just pick the way I lose. Sometimes you just got to do that. Nice whip on it.
Let me get the upgrade there. Yeah, that dive is definitely punishable. Should be able to get this. Lightning Beast, indeed. Just to get it set up.
Yeah, just push in there and take away the drive. Yeah, just look at that drive damage there. This is what's one of the best things about it. Because most of the level 2s now, because people know how to defend them to a certain degree, lovely raw driver with the whip up, you kind of just take away as much drive gauge as possible before the opponent has to fight tooth and nail to get it back. You know?
Exactly. I do like how Zerna was able to like kind of navigate this situation. He was like, yeah, fine, I'll go ahead and take this, but let me go ahead and get the last sequence and make sure I continue starting with my... What a delayed medium kick. Cross medium kick. That was really good. Just kind of waiting for it and see if Problem was kind of either tech or try to step back a little bit.
Alright, here we go. Gonna go for the meaty from the medium blanker ball. Yep, that is legit. Rose beat. Yeah. In that situation. Try to go for another grab, it seems there, but...
Yeah, no more neck breakers. I'm tired of that.
Oh, okay. 3 roundhouses? Alright. Woo!
Pixie Bison out here. That just worked out.
Do you know what? I think he was expecting Problem to do the blankable and done the Shibukaku to that timing. Damn. Zerna's EX Tatsus have been a bit wild, to say.
Yeah, like I said, I'm still wondering about that first one. We saw like what was game number 1. I'm like, dog.
Nice idea. I love how elusive he's being to avoid blanker balls in general, anticipating they're coming and then still being airborne here. But Problem X has still got a game plan and still wants to be aggro at times to make sure Kimberly sits still, but she is never going to sit still.
Yo, I think Zerna has been airborne for...
What the hell?
Please! Stop breaking his neck!
No, he's gonna get the conversion into the boosted scramble again. It's, do you know what? It's today might be a day that Problem just doesn't want to block, or he thinks that he's gonna do run, stop, grab so he can get out of the situation. I think he's just gonna have to respect the overhead or the run, honestly.
For real, because I mean, he's definitely gotten cooked quite a bit of times.
Well, the problem loses is he's out of the tournament, actually. So.
Yeah. Get some raw slide there and be able to start setting up lightning beats indeed. Yeah, he was waiting for it. He was like, yeah, come on here. And there you go. I hate that drive rush. Yeah, I know you've been moving like crazy. Hold this. Hold this mix. Still got to hold it. Yeah, you're in a very bad situation. You're going to have to just take that stun. That's unfortunate.
Well done. And cemented that win there to equalize with a perfect KO. That was close, man, because he was about to vacate the tournament. The way that Kimberly was getting away with, landing so many overheads and just pressuring him, he didn't really want to handle. Got a bit rough out here.
Absolutely. But I do like the game that Problem X is playing with his anti-air game here. Able to get that set up with the rounds and be able to dashboard and be able to get the media. Just like, yeah, again, Zerna is like, yo, I'm going to keep pressing buttons. I'm going to keep moving until you stop me.
And luckily, there was enough time on the animation of the up to avoid the canister here. Pick up into the Vagabond and another DP. Or shall I say reversal.
Stop on clip that. Clip that. Double dash Mario Kart all day and I'm going to call you out. No, you can't be him.
You know what?
You are not him.
He's in his head. Because he said, nah, you're not doing that to me.
He said, you are not me.
Oh, man. Problem got him. Come on, grab. Is that going to come back? No point. Block.
Right.
And he still got it!
I can't believe it. He was jumping back.
Oh,
okay.
no, he's overheading.
Yeah. He has to. And he has to be able to spin here.
He has to be level 3. I think he's got to be level 3. Yeah. Problem has not blocked an overhead. He hasn't blocked the overhead.
Oh. I think he just don't want to. I think he's going to keep trying to challenge himself.
Final round, another one.
I wonder if Problem's going to let all the DPs fly or respect things now. I don't know. Pressure. Yeah, that's lost on block. Got to respect that here. And then tries to do Electric Thunder. Didn't quite work out there. Uh-oh.
Oh, that could have been a very healthy jump in. But you know what? We got the drive rush low for us. We're able to get some kind of conversion here. Getting the wall crush.
Yeah.
No.
Don't want to deal with it. Don't want to deal with it.
Going into a little bit too much.
Can't he's going to burn him out. Unless he does drive reverse, he's going to burn him out. Oh, no!
Got hit.
Oh, no.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, you don't want to take that. I think he's done. He's cooked.
Problem X!
Oh, the comeback so far of the night. Problem X. Lord Problem.
But shoutouts.
Turn on that 3-2.
Shoutouts to Zerna for playing in this season, making the season finals, you know. But damn, Problem X.
Yeah, honestly, making sure the Blanca is staying sharp and only bringing it out when it's going to be, a tough matchup on paper for the Lord Bison himself. But listen, even that was looking a bit bleak because of the numerous overheads that were connecting. How Zerna was building meter, how, like you mentioned before, JB3, Zerna didn't care about getting knocked down by Problem, and he done wake up jabs. There are actually times as well where Zerna was jumping at angles where it looked a bit tricky for back medium kick to anti-air, and I know it's cancelable. And I don't think we really saw a stand heavy kick anti-air, something we're normally used to seeing from Blanca as well. So it looked a bit tricky, but because of how stubborn and persistent his Problem is as a person, he's able to persevere. It's a situation he's been in thousands of times at this point in his competitive career. So well played to Problem.
Yeah, that's an Evo champion that we're talking about. He's been at this for years. So Yeah, man. I'm excited to see how the rest of this next losing match is going to go, though. We got Hurricane going up against Killzu. Again, this is
And
Hurricane's last tournament in
This
the
could
EU
be
region,
his last tournament match in Europe. At
Yeah,
least
man.
online, you know. He said.
Oh, yeah, okay,
he
yeah, I
told
see
me,
what you mean,
he told me he will probably go to UFA or Evo. Was it? Was it Evo or UFA? I think it was.
Well, one of
gotta-
the French teams, so Evo France, basically, is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was Evo France. Yeah.
I think it was Evo France, yeah. But you know, for online tournaments in Europe, this could potentially be his last match now.
Yeah.
We have enjoyed him over the years. He's definitely one of us. Even if when he goes back home, I'll still call him a Londoner. Don't worry about that. Him as one of our own. That's what we like to do here. But hey, if you're gonna go out with a bang. Who knows? He is on PlayStation, as Ritas did mention before, because he has shipped his PC back home, so he will be on the PC when he goes back. But yes, we mentioned it numerous times, and we'll continue to do so with the Matcherino here. We'll put the link in the chat for you guys to donate as well. I think there are all the codes claimed yet?
Yeah,
Ritas?
actually, Jammers, you're fired.
Am I fired? Why am I fired?
You didn't claim one.
You want me to do it now? Because I haven't actually got it opened.
I mean, you can't do anymore because all codes are claimed. So.
Okay, so you want to fire me now? Can I leave?
I mean, you can't leave, but you're fired.
Wait. So how does that work? I can't leave, but I'm fired.
Yeah.
So should I be on
You have
mute
to-
the whole time?
I guess you have to just stay there and then just commentate in chat.
I mean,
What does that mean?
I don't know. Am I going to be the first
you can
person?
leave,
that
you
gets
can
fired
leave
that leaves?
after the stream.
So that means I'm hired.
No, you're fired.
Got a point.
But you
got
need
a point.
you need to finish your work, you know?
Wait, are you?
No, that's how it works.
Ritas, how dare you? Are you not paying me for the hours, the labor, the hard work I put into this? Are you telling me you're firing me, but I have to stay while being fired? How does that work?
I never hire anyone and just asking, hey, do you want to come here?
Do you want to hold on? I've got a microphone on my phone. Do you mind if you just say that real quick into the microphone? Do you want to say that real quick? Can you do that real quick? Can you say that again? Why don't they say that? I don't think everyone in the chat heard that. Can you say that again real quick? You're not gonna say it?
You
No,
want to
okay.
hear what?
What you just said?
I
know what you said.
never hire anyone.
Okay, cool. Hold on. Let me hit record. Let me hit record.
No, I'm not saying it again. I said it twice.
All right, no, it's recording now. All right, say it now. Say it one more time. No, I'm playing.
Actually, so I'm looking at the chat. Cosmico, what is with you always trying to get us fired? You don't know how the rules work. We're supposed to claim the codes right after Ritas.
Wow.
That's how that works. And you
Wait,
always come in and try to ruin that.
That's how it
all of
works.
you,
Yeah.
are all of you guys trying to gaslight each other? This is crazy. This is actually crazy. No. Honestly, no, that was my fault. That was my bad. I should have claimed the code immediately. I actually should have claimed it. That's my fault. I done goofed. But I mean, if you want to fire me, I can go and play some Street Fighter now if you want. But...
No, you can stay. I like you, Jammers.
People just say that to. Nah, he's the best. He is the best. All right, we've got Cammy versus Mai here. I think this is a little bit tricky for Mai. I think she's got some tools to kind of handle certain situations, but I still find this fairly tricky from anecdotal experience anyway.
Yeah, I kind of looking for it. I think at the times when I was getting my mind to master, like dealing with jump ins, as long as you got a good dive kick, it's like okay.
I like the
don't know if I have
the one comment in chat from Nicoria. People just walk in and start working. Yeah, that's how it works pretty much.
Yeah.
That's a good observation. All right, there we go. Gonna get this shimmy there against Hurricane. So yeah, you can't really rely on the fans too much unless you're gonna legitimately set them up, because quick spin knuckle and Cammy can probably spiral arrow before you actually get there. But like you said before, Knife can really mess up the button timings. And she's got slightly quicker buttons than Mai in certain aspects, depending on the button you're gonna use for neutral, of course.
Yeah, I've definitely found myself getting stuffed before, and I'm like, dude, what? I thought I pressed the other time. Speaking on time, that level 1 is going to at least help out, try to stall the bleeding a little bit in this round. Never mind, take that back. That neutral jump is coming in to work.
Yeah, again, Killzu using it. If it's not going to kill, he uses it on defense more, at least from what I've seen today. He's going to get the OP from the Shinobi Battery. Good block. He should activate level 1 now. And he's still not going to do it because he's going to go for level 3 instead. He's going to get maximum drive gauge here on replenishment, but he's going to put Hurricane in a detrimental spot here. Interesting. He's going for drive gauge instead of the buff.
Yeah, I think he's trying to see if he can bait something and try to go for the burnout situation here. So it did work out in the situation. Not only that, it's going to work out in the favor. It forces it. You saw it right there. It forced Hurricane to try to see if we can move forward to get some kind of momentum going. And yeah, as long as you stuff the advancement, things work out for your favor.
Yeah, Killzu seems extremely confident in how he can play and doesn't need the buff, and it's absolutely cool to play, right? And probably he plays off the fact that Hurricane likes to do a lot of drive rush cancels and is not afraid to burn himself out anyway, right? So.
Absolutely. I love that crosscut that he was able to get right on the wake up as well. You saw the jump over was happening. That was real sick. Hurricane got the life lead. Not the meter lead though, but I think that necessarily doesn't have to happen. Had to spin a little bit trying to parry pump there. He's getting completely poked. That 5,000 cuts. Oh my goodness.
Charge up. And then gonna burn him out. Oh, okay. I didn't say who, but someone got burned out. Dead. Yeah, he's dead. He didn't respect the bounce. He didn't respect the bounce.
All right. You like this good start here, using that crouching medium punch to get the cancel there, but gotta deal with this again in the corners just because of the back throw. Oh my God, set it up. Gotta go for it. Level 3 wants to get that burnout.
No, this makes sense. I could have done this. I would have done the same thing. Burn him out because you've already got him in the corner here. Hurricane's only really got level 1 to work with. He's not gonna get it here. So now, early stun, but it is one guess for the game. And there it is.
There it is.
Done a delayed throw just in case Hurricane did a wake up DP. Maybe he was expecting a wake up button so he could try to perfect carry. But either way, worked out pretty well there for Killzu.
Yeah, he's looking real healthy right now to get this set. But we saw it in the last set where we stalled the remnants of it coming back against random. Only able to get one game, but it was close to getting down to a 2-2 situation. Hopefully, Hurricane just has a little bit more in him. Even though he's playing on the PS5, you're able to get this working. Oh, the air throw.
The air throw there from Killzu. Tried to do the double back HK after getting some frame advantage from the first one. And then there's an anti-air with Rio Engine.
Oh, there's a dive kick we kind of talked about. It's so difficult for Mai to be ready to get that DP out.
Oh, there you go.
Killzu on set point. Potential last tournament match for Hurricane.
Oh man, I need to see more games. Hurricane, come on, fight back.
It's hard because he's been opening Killzu up in certain areas, but he hasn't really been able to land big damage. Speaking of big damage, he's going to convert into the Delta Red Assault to recover as much dry gauge as possible. Yeah, Hurricane's big deal right now has been landing big damage. He's been getting little snippets here and there, but Killzu's managed to mitigate damage over time and getting his own level 3 off.
Oh yeah, you got to keep this momentum up with the meetings. There we go. Try to get the medium kick. Yeah. Too much green. I'm still gonna try to attempt the DP, and I like that he's still sticking with the well. It hasn't worked out for him there a lot with those kind of reversals, but when you're drive rushing that close to somebody, yeah, that's when you know you gotta let it rip.
Okay. Walks under, gets the throw. No punish counter though, so he didn't catch the landing frames. This is the drive rush input as well. There, this Killzu, and they both have the medium punch.
Yes.
He's going to get counterpoked there or buffered from a crouching medium punch, it seemed, from Hurricane.
That's where you kind of want to start going and playing the game. You already saw that it worked out in your favor before. You do have level 2 now loaded up. So I believe the next combo will be able to get, yeah, definitely will be able to kill. Doesn't have even 2 meter. Another grab. The wake up buttons, yeah, that was good to stay in that range, stay away from that wake up jab.
Uh-oh. Oh, dear, he's going to level 3. He's going to level 3. Yeah. Oh, mate. You have got the most chief executive officer decision to make. Because after this, if you guess wrong, you lose. Watch out from overhead.
Killzu, do not jump back. Just go at him. Oh my God! to its face and gets jab checked to death. Killzu again, staying alive. I want more games.
That's crazy. Now the thing is, you actually do get frame advantage after that. I think you're +1, but Killzu thinks probably trying to be a little bit sneaky. I'm not sure what with though. We punish again. Come back, bro. He's just got to watch out. Perfect parry.
Yeah. Look at that meter as well. Don't want to be in that situation. Oh, meter in the corner. Help.
Help indeed. Oh, and he's gonna get. He's gonna do level 1 now. So, yeah, there's a level 1.
Yes. Help.
Killzu on set point again.
Yeah, man. He's delayed the inevitable here, Hurricane, but it's still not looking too good for the boy. He can still fight back, but he's got to do harder work here, man. It almost feels like a Herculean task at this point.
Yeah, very much so. After dealing with that, I definitely want to see like a little bit, at least try the option to go for dive kick. Because I know like it messes with the speed of trying to go ahead and play the fixed game, like throwing out OD fans and then being ready to take care of any jumps over that.
But you got to have the right spacing as well, and then once you get the spacing, you be confident in doing it. Because it's similar to how confident Hurricane can be with his DPs, even if they are blocked, right? Maybe he's not in the right position for the dive kick. Overhead.
Oh no, he should be able to build
level 3. I think he's still alive in this.
Oh, it might be barely. Yeah, barely. So one guess, another executive decision. Immediate punch. That'll do it. Killzu will take it 3-1 against Hurricane, and Hurricane will bow out of the final Saltmine League season finale that he's will be playing. Dang.
Unlucky there to Hurricane, and again, much love for him for participating in all the European tournaments.
Years, all these moments, all these tournaments,
Yes.
Still record holder, Saltmine League season champion, winning the most Saltmine League tournaments, entering since 2020. So it has been amazing, 5 years. Thank you very much for everything, Hurricane.
Yes, it's been an honor and a pleasure to come in like the past 5 years of me starting this, to come in and call your matches. I always love every time, man.
And he'll probably be a Street Monster in all the European tournaments to come. But like Rita said, if he's going to try and come out to either UFA or maybe Evo France, it'll be good to see him down there. But hey, listen, he knows what lies ahead of the next steps in his personal life, and I wish him all the best. But he's no longer going to be in the tournament here. Well played to Killzu, handled that matchup well. Again, he has the inside scoop on how a Kami player can think, especially with how this Mai has been coming along for him. So he'll be awaiting the loser of EndingWalker and Juicy Joe, which we should be... Are we setting that up next, Ritas? Is that right?
That's correct.
Hey, there we go. Make sure you share the stream, guys. Twitch.tv/Saltmine League. Shout out to all the YouTube viewers as well. I know we are still streaming.
I got it on in the back.
Yeah. We're all streaming.
Yeah, no, sorry, there's no way I let Hurricane enter from Cameroon. So.
Wait, did someone think he was there?
Huh?
Did someone think he was playing from Cameroon already?
No, someone said let him enter from the...
No, okay.
100 milliseconds.
No, hang on. All right, here's the deal. Whoever said that, let them enter the tournament and let them play Hurricane first round. I think you should let that happen. Let Hurricane enter, let them play first round.
Of course, yeah.
I think that's only fair.
Let that happen.
I think it's only fair. You can tell us how the connection is. I think that's reasonable.
Funny enough, this was Chico. So.
Well, that's what I was like. Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, allow it to happen.
Funny. I haven't got the chat open, so I can't see who's saying what. But shout out to everyone in the chat right now.
We going back up to winner's side of things. EndingWalker versus Juicy Joe.
Ooh, yeah, so again, these guys training partners before for Street Fighter League, and they bump into each other. I'm pretty sure they probably still maybe regularly practice at some point anyway. If not, I know they still communicate a fair bit as well, because some of the advice Juicy Joe has gotten from Problem X and EndingWalker, just the general discussion they have around Street Fighter 6. Even when I talk to Joe about the game in general, the mindset, the competitive mindset, the hunger just to do well is there with all three players I mentioned. But again, there can only be one winner here in this first of three. Whoever wins this will advance to the winners final here. But let's not forget, we mentioned it earlier, Hessen Crash is on the way. It will be happening on the weekend of the 20th through to the 22nd of June in the Frankfurt area. You can see all of the respective social media outlets there. Join the Discord if you want. There is a X account, Twitter, whatever you want to call it, but things will be streamed on twitch.tv/2BCU. There's going to be a multi-fighting game tournament as well. We're just advertising the Street Fighter side of things.
It has all the big games.
Multi-fighting game
Fury,
tournament.
Tekken, Street Fight, even a lot of small fighting games. Yeah.
That's nice. That's good. That's really good, you know. Really good. All right, and don't forget as well, Saltmine League, what we're on right now. These guys will be kicking things back up for the regular season after things are concluded here. And today will be archived as well on the YouTube and the Twitch there. Make sure you follow the guys on Twitch, on X, and on the YouTube as well. If you're in EU, it is an open bracket tournament. Happens every Sunday. Are you still doing... King of the Hill, Ritas?
Currently we're doing the Saltmine Rumble, which is pretty much like a Royal Rumble. So every Saturday, 7 p.m. So 30 players max. So if you, and then you get a random number between 1 and 30, right? So if you get number 1, you need to beat 29 other players to actually win the event. If you get number 30, you need to win once.
Yep. Welcome to wrestling.
Wow.
Rapid almost made it last time.
What was he? Was Rapid number 1?
He was number 2.
Wow.
Trying
to pull the Rey Mysterio. I see you.
That is crazy, dude. Yeah, I don't think I could handle that. 30 players in this game.
Yeah.
I'd actually have
to. It's first to one, by the way.
It's first to one.
I'd have to be sick. I'd have to be sick with DJ. I'd have to be sick with DJ for that to work. Has a DJ player won it at all? Has a DJ player done it? Don't think so. No.
No.
Yeah, think about it. Like, no.
I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah.
But that's happening on Saturdays, right?
Yeah, Saturday, 7 p.m.
Cool.
Oh, that'd be chaos.
And I'm not joining as a player.
A lot of chaos.
Hell no. Hey, you know what? I like that he's coming up with a new idea, right? Make it fun, make it entertaining. Can you imagine that in an actual event? Would that work?
I don't know. I mean, I think it could work.
They did it at
CEO. The bracket to pull it off.
CEO once, I remember.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I hope they do it again, because I will be there.
Well, a matchup we're going to see again right now is going up against JP. And I do think, despite how good JP is at the years, I think EndingWalker has a very good mindset. He probably doesn't like the character as much as he did before, but he's still a good mindset towards fighting JP.
Yeah. I feel like he's definitely feeling a lot more comfortable in this matchup, especially with the Buster he got and everything. But I will say that, considering that JP, like when it comes to like out of the options, then he kind of received back a little bit. They kind of toned back the nerfs that he received in season 2 at the beginning. Like his anti-air is like back to being normal. The only thing that's really like significantly changed on him is amnesia, the damage output that you get from it. Other than that, just take care of it. Just be able to get hit. That is not down invulnerable.
Yeah, they after season 1, they basically stripped him of everything that made him like a brilliant and beyond character, and then they slowly started reverting things back. So JP's actually almost close to his former glory. He's almost he went in like a different direction in terms of what powerful and Street Fighter is. The essence and the creativity is still there. The JP players are still picking him. So
very much so. Heck, even the homie Grand Soda guy say, you know what? After Capcom Cup, we're going straight back to strictly JP, and I'm like, thank you.
Speaking of which, look at this. He's got the whole combo on. He's going to finish it with the level 1. The durable is going to do it. Snap your fingers. Keep summoning the Doctor Strange portals because I need to find out what timeline puts us 1-0 up here in this set.
Oh man, that purple parry into that sweep. Like Juicy Joe he's good, man. Again, you kind of talked about it. They hinted that like all 3 players, Problem Max, EndingWalker, and Juicy Joe, like teammates on top of Street Fighter League, just everything that kind of bounces off of them, like that drive and energy to always just really get better in this game is incredible.
Yeah. And you can see it here with the way they play, just the understanding, the flow, the fluidity in their gameplay. And he's going to get the punish counter throw from the there as well. And I like that little dash, just to close the distance and try and change Juicy Joe's thinking. But Juicy Joe's played this character long enough to know where people are frustrated, where no context dash will come, where no context jump will come. He's prepared for a lot of this stuff, especially when you're zoning in a game like this, or successfully zoning in a game like this.
Indeed. Here we go. Oh God, he just knows. He knows. He's always seemed to be in the head of every single opponent he's played against when it comes to that strike throw game. All right, counter throw back into the corner for EndingWalker here. Let me get that. I'll take another one. No, we're gonna go ahead and just continue to find a way out the corner. It's EndingWalker. Try to see if he can razzle the Hashigeki. He only really just needs one hit. You're not gonna be able to get too much close out, but that does work. He was able to dash up, get the overhead. The collarbone breaker is gonna be able to work here, so be able to get the jab there and the jump in. My God.
Yeah, looking good. Notice as well when EndingWalker was burnt out, he wasn't afraid to go for the gusto. And this perfect parry, side swap. Oh, okay. He had a setup there ready from your sweep. I thought you could act a bit easier, but trying something different. One button into a cancel. Oh, he's ready. Try again. Okay. Yeah. This is what he was. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh.
You're not guessing right on this one, jerk. And the burnout's coming.
That was nasty.
EndingWalker though, finding a way, just again keeping that momentum up and not being deterred whatsoever. That sweep being able to get the crossover and then call him out on the throw as well. It's like, yeah, I think he's gonna take that right here.
What he did before, right? He waited patiently and he got a parry on the crouching medium kick that set up the whole disastrous situation anyway. So the fact that he was confident in that while in the corner, there's an amnesia.
Last rumble just ended.
I love that.
The chat. Shout out to Link Nova.
Here we go. We gotta go back to that sequence again, man. That talked about that. I think I remember actually him doing that a few times, where that's his answer to OD Amnesia with the orbs, using the DI to be able to bust through. He does have those hits of armor to be able to get through one of the orbs at least. So.
And you get the wall splat, right? Because you're not going to be him doing a drive impact. The delay. Hashigeki gonna get a conversion here. Damn, that damage was beefy. For a Hashigeki, you know what? They need to change the scaling on Hashigeki. If that's the combo style, they need to change it. I need to change it. Let me see if they get combo scaling. What's Hashigeki?
Yeah, check that moment while we're getting that together. But Juicy Joe, not deterred again. Actually has level 3. Could actually go ahead and see if he goes for the kill. Nope, going for the level 2 here.
Because he's going to see if he needs level 1 at the end of it. He's going to see if he needs level 1. Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to need it.
Cool. I do like that about certain characters, Chun-Li being one of them. Just in case, you do the level 2 first, and it's like, okay, the level 2 kills don't need it, but if I see it and I can still get the combo extension, I've still got level 1 there anyway. Mine's the same as well.
Yeah.
Alright, it looks like Hashigeki hasn't got any scaling if it's the first hit, so you're lucky.
Golly.
There you go.
All right. Not afraid. My God, he's not afraid. He does not care about your amnesia orbs.
Ooh, okay. I haven't seen that conversion before. Simple, but not yet. Burn out though. Oh, you're done. Ah! Okay, you're done now. Oh my God!
Oh my God! He gets the punch up there. Oh no! Oh no! Please don't get hit. EndingWalker with level 3 sitting there. How's gonna spin it now? Don't screw it.
No way!
Nah, you know what? It's because you don't know if he's gonna do like a random level 3, and then obviously he's looking for the confirm of Hashigeki as well. Now, EndingWalker, This guy has got the cojones. Does he pay taxes yet? I don't know if he pays taxes. I don't know if he's got the mind for the family to pay taxes.
I don't know if he got the job yet. He only got a beard. He only just recently started growing his mustache.
Kurt Cobain behavior, yeah. Oh my word!
That was insane.
EndingWalker. And that's gonna be the round. Oh, that should have been the round there if he done an EX version of the Trig Lab, but he didn't.
Right. Oh no, not like this. Not like this. You're getting checked with this content every bunch. Oh, trying to go for Caliber Rigger again. Yeah, he wasn't ready in time to be able to get that. The second hit to be able to come through. Can't cancel that.
Well, look what's happened before, right? Every time he's done, oh, nice with punish there with the Stanford. Every time he's done heavy Hakeki before, he's either challenged and lost, or he just blocks. Okay, let me commit to a DI now. See what's up.
Yeah. Absolutely good call there. Just taking a read of what's happened to you before, and then just coming up with a different situation.
Departure, good call there from EndingWalker to see that the departure setup was fake. I'll let him out. Yeah, good try. How did he do that? Oh my word.
Oh my goodness. And he has the burnout. It's absolutely what he needs to be able to get here. Try to steal this round away. Does that full meter, decides to go for it. I think he's gonna try for level 2? No, he's level
3. I think if his health was a little bit closer to where the dry gauge ends, or just under that, then Shigeki probably would have helped him out there.
Right.
But that
Ending
combo
on set
route,
point.
yeah, with that combo route, just finish your conversion, build up to the situation where you need level 3. And he's already having a good time anyway. He feels super confident, like you mentioned before, in this matchup for the neutral anyway.
It's awesome. Now, on that set point, try to see if you can get this closed out. It's Joe. Not deterred whatsoever.
Okay. Gonna play. I try to run away. Got hit with the crouch fist. This is not looking good here. This is not good.
Not at all. He's going to need a wonder hit.
Still trying to get delayed button here. Another throw set there from Joe. And he's going to activate it. Make 3 piles on every purple phantom in the way. And he's going to get a hit. He's going to do a conversion instead of sending full screen. Good choice. He's just going to chip. He's just going to chip away.
Yep, I like it. I like it indeed. Oh, sweet! Should be able to close that out.
Doing what he does best. I'm going to just walk out and sweep. You're in burnout anyway. You're probably not expecting it. And the frame data was going to change. But EndingWalker taking it there over Juicy Joe 3-1. Especially after Joe threw everything in the kitchen sink to send him full screen and try and chip him as much as possible. Almost got there for EndingWalker. That's how much bravado the kid has, right?
Yes.
He walks towards JP where most people wouldn't do that. They try and jump. They try and dry rush. They'll try and throw something to have a safer approach. He's like, nah, I'm gonna just walk up. I'm coming in your space. Hold that.
Yeah, and definitely very inspiring to kind of see that, because again, I talk to me. If I was in that situation, I'm jumping, trying to see if I can get over a badly placed trick live. But nah, he's just the willingness to walk forward, like kind of utilize that. Just knowing that it goes towards like the player testament as well. But there you go. We got our bracket. EndingWalker will be in our winners finals, waiting the winner between random and gaming.
Indeed, I think you described it beautifully. The willingness to walk forward, right? Most people are still trying to assess that. I feel comfortable doing that in a game where it asks you to move incredibly quick. But he's beaten. He beat Zerna 3-2, nail-biting set. Now he's beating Juicy Joe, sitting pretty in that winner's final. And again, he's on track to doing very good here, especially with the character lineup that's in his path from this point onwards. And this point onwards as well, you guys can make those direct contributions to the match arena there. We've got $134 in the pot already. And if I'm not mistaken, it is winner takes all.
That is right.
I want to see at least 200s today. I mean, we have over 800 viewers right now on Twitch and YouTube combined. So if you are entertained, okay, put some money into the pot, because traveling, a lot of these players want to go to offline events, and traveling is hella expensive. So, and they're putting on an amazing show every single week for you.
They are indeed. making sure you guys learn more about the game. Maybe they inspire you to get in the lab, as if anybody does that. I know, shout outs to Shoryu Senga, and he got crucified for that when he said people don't lab or something along the lines of that. It was crazy, the backlash he got for that, even if you want to call it backlash. But these guys are always making sure you guys learn, have some fun, get to laugh at someone getting throw looped. I'm sure you all guys you love that. No, this is what these guys do best. But we are setting up random going up against gaming next. So we're gonna get Manon versus Akuma. Yes, Manon versus Akuma.
And I always gotta talk about this when it comes to that. I feel like IDOM kind of gave the tech a little bit. Especially to come with a player match. You know I'm going with this because I commentated this match. IDOM versus Samurai in C3 last year. It's just
man.
DI Central.
Do you know what it is? What I like about some players have mentioned this before. You can play this game with a coherent strategy, something that works, something that's comfortable, something that's like kind of like methodical, right? You can do that. What you can also do in this game. What's up?
Sorry for interrupting you. Thank you very much to an anonymous gifter for the 20 gifted subs.
Hey. Appreciate that. The gifted subs. Shout out to everyone donating. But yeah, sorry. The other style you can have in this game is to not give a monkeys about how you approach neutral, because I'm going to hit you eventually, and you have to deal with my problems. And a lot of the strongest tools in the game are on the ground, and if you're not ready, that's a you problem, not mine. It's a skill issue. And IDOM seems to have adopted that for the most part.
Yeah, and I definitely agree with that. And I kind of feel like other Monopoly players, especially like Random, was kind of like taking note of that when it comes to like how to deal with this matchup. And in my opinion, I think IDOM took some things from Random as well, like the crouching medium plus. Like I still remember Capcom Cup 2023 LCQ. Like they actually went to go lab against this man because of it. Like how he's able to pull off what he does with crouching medium plus so well.
All right, there you go. Gonna get a forward throw here. Is gaming. One more hit should do the trick for him to close out this round, and another jump away. After the crouching medium punch getting frame advantage there. Oh, with cancel.
The bait. See,
He's dead. Bang. Level 1. Oh, okay. He's going to be level 2. Just to play it safe there. Goes for the best combo route possible. And build as much meter as possible. Sometimes I do like when players go for long combos, because it's like you have the super to get the round, but I want to build more super meter leading into the next round.
Correct. Nah, yeah. What's that one sequence that you see here? He's already at 1 bar. Now he has 4 medals. Oh boy.
Oh, he's done.
Oh boy. That's a perfect. You know how Random does
no
perfect.
Saltmine League without a Random perfect. You know. It's just how it is.
That's just what he does. Give me a second. I'll be right back.
Man, he is so good at doing this there, and he tried to get a throw off of that crouching medium punch. I think it's like +3 or +4 on block. I think, but too far. Gonna get the punish on the sweep there, and gaming kind of under pressure here. Charge fireball, still gets the throw because there's no pushback on that. Akuma's right there, and Akuma is right there to take the round. After Random ended the first game with a perfect, he said, "Hold my beer."
Yeah,
I'm back, baby.
I like to call that return to slab.
Oh, he tried to press a button, it seemed. It said counter hits. He did try to run away.
The media fireball there. Yeah, I like that.
Air fireball. Lovely. And yes, that's one of the best things to do against Akuma's fireballs. But I would say that against the aerial fireball, EX Renverse is probably one of the sickest answers in the game, especially if you have the correct spacing. So well played there on the situation awareness from Random.
Very much so. Able to get the punish counter hit there. Yeah. Gambit right now. Huh. It's in the name. Get that with the comparing his in.
Dude. So before, I said this to Yipes when we were watching his games at Street Fighter. He used to do crouching medium punch, drive rush cancel on defense a lot, but that's a mid. You get the frame advantage and whatnot. But now I'm seeing him, at least today anyway, he's doing crouching medium kick into drive rush cancel defense when people think a DP is coming, which is better for him.
He learned a
He's
lot
actually getting the combo now.
from playing at Street Fighter League.
But you always do. Like, even if you don't do well, you actually learn a lot about yourself more than anything. at Street Fighter League. I've been around the block 3 seasons now. I've seen what's up with these guys.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's interesting. You're seeing random. You saw it a couple times there. He's trying to stop short either with his 12 special, or he's trying to see if he can stop short with the drive rush, just to catch Gaming off time in here. But Gaming's not biting at all.
Wow. Wake up super. Okay. Well, add a parry. Okay.
Pulling out the random playbook a little bit there.
Give
me that 6-frame punish indeed. Yes. Don't even have to spend meter. Just go ahead and just keep the basic try to true bread and butter combos.
Yeah, look at that patience there as well. Couldn't get the conversion. He said stand fierce. I'm not sure if that wanted the back fierce after that jab there. The Demon Guillotine going to set up a nice situation for that shimmy and give Akuma even more Oki than he had before.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's, good awareness as well. Just go for the safe jump. You know, like a lot of the Kumas like to go for that double dash right after. He did get the grab, so he'd be able to get out the corner. Still one good escape option. But you still have to deal with Demon Flip dive kick. And hopefully Random will be able to utilize that, knowing he got that mirror leg. You talked about it before! My God, he keeps going through with it! So good at just recognizing that and using that option.
But the thing is as well, yeah, you're going to get the level 2. You have to give credit to Random as well for the discipline, because that's neutral jumping, right?
Yeah.
And you have to wait for the fireball, because if he neutral jumps, nothing happens. You're not losing any positional advantage, but he's waiting to see if he's going to do the fireball. That's really good stuff there.
Checking the overhead as well. BP to wake up, but game right now, got to figure out a way to try to get some of that meter back. So seeing some of the little bit more of the post come out. Whew. It's getting cooked right now as far as like getting pushed back to the corner. Got to be careful here.
Wow, a dash after getting hit there. Okay, interesting stuff. Gonna get the throw. He jumps.
He's out of there.
Is he? Is he? I don't know.
No, I'm talking about Gaming was out of there, and now he's out of this game here. Whoever throws it out with the Super Calamity level 3. That is 2-1 on the side of Gaming.
Listen, man. A lot of these supers have an incredible amount of whiff recovery. So if you think you can run away, the guy can drive rush back in. Unless you're Terry's level 1, Cammy's level 3. I think there's another super that can just about run away from the skin of your teeth. Everything else, well, you're suffering just like the rest of us.
Yeah, pretty much. There we go. That was that whip punish there. Just shouldn't keep him blocking that corner. That was really good. He's trying to be ready. And I think he's like a lot of Akumas in this situation where they have him in the corner. You see the space, all the space he's giving him. Normal Akumas will normally go for that forward heavy punch to try to see if they can at least get that conversion into the hard combo. But just keep him locked into the corner. And I kind of like the fact that Gaiman's kind of letting Random kind of play it. And I think it's a testament to the character that he's fighting against.
Try to get whip punish there again, but it looked like it was a light kick buffer. And then he's going to get a counter hit from that sweep. There's a throw. What's the choice going to be this time? He's going to take the throw loop, because before he's been waking up with options, and neutral jump into no fireball this time. And they're actually set up a nice situation for him to convert into the Go Shoryuken here. Put game in at set point here.
I like the conversion. I wish he kind of saw a little bit of a finish there, but I think he didn't want to go ahead and try to go through to spin the meter. But Random. Oof. Got hit with that cross medium kick. It's really counter hit. Oh, it does so much wonders.
Wow, he done it again. Do you know what's interesting? Every time you knock him down, right? Let's wait for this to finish. Let's see if he gets the right. One button super and he's done. Don't like it. Any buffer. Any buffer. Oh, and he risked it. He's gonna have the level 3, and it is gonna be the clear version. I just realized Random had no medallions. So that's not going to do. That's going to do a lot, but not as much as you'd like it to do with the medallion buff.
Right. Yeah, medallion buff was like either very close to dead or just cooked because of the Kuma.
Well, he's got Raging Demon, so he's going to do the Sip of Calamity instead, because he got the conversion off of the high blade kick there. And that is going to be 3-1 here. He's gaming, going up against Random. Well played. This guy is on smoke. And he sees himself going up against EndingWalker for you in the winners final there. Well done, man. Honestly, well done. Well done.
First finals and putting on a show for everybody here, and I'm very impressed with what Gaiman is doing. He's definitely
Yeah, he
taking
also won a
the former
tournament
name of
this
Daigo.
season.
Yeah, he did.
Okay, I didn't know that. So well played to him. Listen, he deserves to be here. He's worked for it, and he said it to Ritas. He actually put it out into the universe and said, hey, you know what? I'm gonna work for it, and then we're gonna try and work from there. But honestly, one thing that I've noticed from today anyway is Gaiman's defensive choices, right? It's people think he's gonna DP, and he's like, I know you think I want to DP here. Low forward drive rush cancel, and then when it's just slipped out of your mind, he wakes up with a Shoryuken and you can't keep up with it. And just in that, I think it's the very last round, or at least in the last game anyway, after he got a DP successful, he went back to doing low forward drive rush cancel. So one thing you really have to pay attention to with Gaiman is how much drive gauge he has on defense. That's the interesting part, because it's like, okay, you're only going to do one of two, maybe three options if we're removing the backdash option when he's in the corner, of course. It's like he's going to do one of the two. And sometimes in a situation like that, you're like, should I just let you hit with the DP? And I would worry about the low forward driver situation. Maybe. I don't know. It's just food for thought, you know?
Yeah, it's definitely something to think about. But you know what else you need to be thinking about is the Saltmine League weekly schedule. That you guys check out the social medias there so you get more information. But it's going to be every Sunday at 5 p.m. CEST. It's going to be open for all of the EU. So make sure you guys sign up and get started, because we are going to be started with season 5 very soon. This is the season 4 finale, so we're not having it now, but we also have the Saltmine Rumble on Saturdays at 7 p.m. We already explained what the Rumble is. 30 players come in, only one player leaves. That is a Royal Rumble for you, especially during WrestleMania season. First one as well. So make sure you guys check that out and sign it up for that as well.
Really good stuff here. Always putting on the show to make sure you guys are entertained. So we do have, again, we have 6 players remaining. We'll be dropping down into the loser side, where 2 more players must bow out of the tournament, and they will be between Random.
We're doing Juicy Joe versus Killzu first, because Random just played.
Yes, of course, that makes so much sense. Give a little bit of a breather here. But the players that are playing in this next wave of matches is Random, Problem X, Juicy Joe, and Killzu. Only gets deadlier from here.
We got 2 donations on the prize pool. Thank you very much to Veggie Cakes for the $25 and to Slash Bucket for the 15.
Hey.
Putting us close to the 200. You know, that's a goal I want to achieve at least.
Thank you, guys.
That's right. It's $21 and I'm sorry, $20.50 away from getting to that goal. So please, guys, if you guys have it in you, if everybody put in $1, gets us close to that goal. So hope you guys have been enjoying the show so far.
I'm sure they have, honestly, because it's Street Fighter 6, right? Because you always got to remember, all the events, or most of the events that people watch, it happens on the weekend. And if they got a little bit of time, put the stream on the background while cleaning the house, cooking, doing something else, and watch the game or some games. Then you're gonna turn on some Street Fighter outside of the Royal Rumble. WrestleMania that happened yesterday. Was it yesterday?
Yes, and it's gonna night 2 is today, but right now we don't gotta worry about no Rumbles. We gotta worry about no WrestleMania. We're worrying about finales. We're worrying about getting those first 3. Those long sets that you guys want this game to have.
So let's see. Juicy Joe, he beat Problem, lost the ending. Now he's going up against Killzu. Dude, all he's been doing is going up against Street Fighter League EU players, man. And so he should be going up against Killzu's Mai. And in the group stages, I can't remember. Juicy Joe was in group, I think it was group G. He had one of the best sets in the group stages with Zhao Hai's Mai. And that was him having probably little experience against the character, and he still put on a show. So honestly, Juicy Joe, he just goes from strength to strength, and he's become a huge fan favorite over the past 2 months or so, 2-3 months.
Yeah, I never doubted him for a second. I was like, oh, he's gonna put in the work. I'm so excited to see him in Capcom Cup and put in the work. So you've seen the fruits of the labor that comes to sticking with your character as well. With the JP, everybody had seemed to drop the JP for other passers for a little bit on the beginning of season 2, but this Joe stuck out with it the entire way.
And gets a raw jump in there into the stride ball. Going to put up top here. Killzu's probably going to wait for some drive gauge to come back, but you got to be a little bit careful because, yeah, the genuine approach here. So he needs drive gauge before he throws in the EX fan. But if Juicy Joe keeps throwing out the purple haze, you're in a bit of trouble there.
Actually, if you want to be able to find himself to build to that level 2, you can steal this round away. Oh man, that was just a timely throw escape. Right then and there. And there's the build that we kind of talked about.
Yeah,
a little bit of spacing first.
Yeah, you're right. Good. Oh, so it's another jump in, or maybe even like an EX activation off of the Phantoms. And again, of course, I think that's in a good spot.
I think he's continuing to try to play this keep away. It does help him build a little bit more meter as well. Oh, that's stuff the fan to come out. Okachoshin for you. Oh, get through my bullet hell.
Oh, he got him! Yeah! He got him because I actually thought there was a strategy revolving around trying to keep Killzu low on dry gauge or just try and burn him out. But instead of looking for the fan, he went for a raw drive rush, and you actually can do that with drive rush down heavy kick. Try and get the punish counter there. He will go through the Phantoms. So well, good patience and well played there from Killzu.
Oh, what that jump in is gonna land. You spin level 1? Yes, you do. Now you're gonna set up for the fans as well. This is gonna be very, very hard for you to deal with. Now you just don't have access to what you really wanted to have with early amnesia, especially with those fans. Like it's susceptible to fireball regardless, but when it's flame strike fireball, that's where things get super difficult.
Yeah, it was rough because of how he was burnt out. I don't think he's going to be ready with any form of super or even regular amnesia to try and prevent the stun. So it's just like, hey, just move on to the next round here. And it's 1-0 up to Killzu here in this set.
I kind of like that. He's going for the trade and going for the sweep, even though he did get checked over there with the jabs. He should be able to set up another level 1.
Yeah. When I was playing with Joe, he kept doing that a fair bit. So me and him were actually talking about the situation, parry into sweep, just getting the trade knocked down here. But he's burnt out once again here, Davey.
That chip was ridiculous. Yeah, he really unloaded the full clip in order to get that going.
Ooh, too far for a DP, and the overhead last minute. Gonna take that round there. 4 kills you. And another jump, dude. He jumps up the ghost, and another Kaguru no Mai activation here. I love that trade as well. If you see them throw a fan, immediately do a stalagmite and then jump over. That's why you got to be careful activating level 1 against JP mid-screen.
Oh, what a dive just to get it off away from the anti-air attempt. Jujo is really good with that. What that uses is that kind of anti-air instead of just going for cause every punch. So you don't want to do it in that kind of space. So good call out. Another level 1 should be able to close out the round here. Killzu 2-0 right now.
For me, it's been his drive rush timing. Outside of a hard read on the jump, but then when he goes back to neutral, it's the drive rush into the heavy kick that's been doing a little bit of big damage here for Killzu. But again, understanding how Juicy Joe wants to defend, what makes him tick, so on and so forth, has been really good for Killzu thus far. Hopefully it's not a premature start here. There you go, he's seen it. Yeah, all right.
Yeah. Still getting checked with his Lego buddies. It's really good. He's getting at the like jab loop, like really working out in his favor. Oh, but it's the try rush again.
This is a matchup where he's activating level 1 as much as possible because he knows he needs as much help in the neutral as he can possibly get. But again, it's just how he traverses from the neutral. There's another stun. He should be able to build level 1.
Oh, yeah.
There it is. Oh, he could have. Okay, there we go.
I think, yeah, he didn't have to do the dodge. Yeah, I know where you're going with that.
Oh, so I think the drive was going to kill, so either way, he's got the round. I think he's fine. He's definitely
Will we see the first 3-0 today?
Maybe.
It's looking like it with that momentum that Killzu has. You kind of hit the nail on the head there where he's just finding these drivers. Time is really
good. Oh my god. He didn't get the crumple, but he said kind of hit. He's found it.
Oh yeah. Give me all of that. Oh yeah, I'll do it again. Hit him with the goofy.
Mate, good block. He anticipated an overhead coming. I'm not sure what that desperation dive was from Killzu moments ago, but either way, still looking good. Hopefully Juicy Joe can get around on the board here.
Oh.
And he
Nice
knew
block.
it was on block. That's why he went for the backdash in the corner. He's had some of the most successful backdashes today here, Juicy Joe. And he puts another successful dash on the board to give himself a lifeline. Hopefully he can make this 2-1 here.
Oh, that's not a good start though in this situation. He's gonna go ahead and just not elect for the level 1 this time. Just gonna keep him getting close to the corner because I think he wants to see if he can get that kill for the level 3s. Close this out immediately, but boy, you got a departure sitting there waiting. Anti-air, yes, so good at those.
What is the anti-air conversion, by the way? Oh, okay. He wasn't afraid. Level 3? Yeah, he's gonna do Super R3. Business here, and it's going to put him below 2 bars. So Juicy Joe's next defensive choice could be the end of his tournament run here. Tech.
Oh, that's dangerous. That's a trade you want to take though. Back throw.
No level
Gonna
2.
have to spend the level 2. No, back there. Don't Mario Kart double dash at me, just Juicy Joe. A little bit too close. Yeah, he's trying to spike him to death. Oh, that team whiffs.
Oh,
man.
Cool
I like the
ball.
attempt of it. I like the attempt of the anti-air right there, but it was just way too far in that situation. So Killzu's gonna be able to take that 3-2, putting Juicy Joe out of the finals.
Well, that's unfortunate, right? And like you said,
3-0.
Oh,
Yeah.
what's real? Excuse me.
Well,
I'm sorry.
bro.
First, I am
Well-
fired. We had so many 3-2s and 3-1s.
you know what it is, right? So I like that Juicy Joe didn't go to the normal habit and do crouching heavy punch because there was no able to work, and there are some angles where you can do an empty jump and it looks like crouching heavy punch will work, but it didn't. He went for the more forward advancing anti-air with the forward heavy kick, and even that, I didn't think that was going to whiff there, but maybe Killzu thought it was not going to whiff either. And he got the conversion and was able to take that there 3-0. So Killzu, after losing his first game or first set, he's climbing through the ranks, man, and getting closer and closer to the grand finals.
Yeah. Killzu is trying to see if he can stop this momentum that's happening right now. Again, EndingWalker is the tell of the tape and the tell of the story of there. EndingWalker is so close to finally getting himself a Saltmine season finale win, and there's still people in here that has stopped him from actually getting that. Killzu is one of them. Problem Max is another one. We're getting that match coming up next, going up against Random.
Random actually has a very bad win rate against Problem X in Saltmine League. It is so bad that he even played Bison Mirror last time.
Damn, he said,
Excuse me?
I've got your number, I've got your tax number, I know exactly when you need to pay for certain.
Clearly.
Wait, that is insane. He said, you know what? I know you so well. You don't even know who you are in the morning every time you wake up. That's actually crazy.
Nuts.
That is to give some data out here, you know?
Oh, that's gotta hurt. That's gotta hurt.
Well, I don't particularly watch. I don't see, when I watch replays on CFN, I don't normally see Problem bump into Random, like just on a regular basis. Because, like you said, on Saltmine,
Yeah, I don't know how it is outside of Saltmine. I'm just saying.
Yeah, so
Saltmine
do they?
win rate is not very good.
Do they bump into each other like top 8, top 16?
Yeah, top doesn't like most of the time like around top 16 or a little bit later.
Okay.
So yeah.
Well, we'll see if the stat is going to be changed today, or is it going to continue? Because I'm pretty sure Regis is ready to. Ow! Okay, if you play the game like that, then yeah, I can see why Problem always has your number. Ah!
Oh
Here
my
we
god.
go. And this is why, ladies and gentlemen, Bison is one of the strongest
Yeah, I
characters.
mean also he lost to Problem at UFA last year.
He did,
Yeah.
that's true. But yeah, this is why the Japanese have got Bison as one of the strongest characters in the game, or at least rate him incredibly highly, because everything leads into Psycho Mine, and then you unlock the full potential of his damage. But one thing that's been really good as of recent for him is, well, he's about to get stunned if he's not careful.
Too early.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
He tried to catch the landing frames of the back of it. Like he's just a few frames too early. I think I understand why you went ahead and tried to delay the DI as much as you possibly could. But,
he jumped and he got too far to get the stand heavy kick after a back jump.
right.
Now, one thing I've noticed, right, is against Manon, I've actually tried to encourage more people to do this. When she whisks stand heavy kick or the overhead, if you space yourself, you can actually do a raw drive rush into a medium, sometimes a heavy, to catch the recovery frames and then get punish counters. That's if you have really good spacing against those tools, because Manon will use them in neutral.
Yeah, that's true. All the times I have to deal with that button just coming out. I'm like, okay. There we go. Able to get the perfect parry anti-air. Just again going into that playbook of random where he has this, and I have to deal with the strike throw game. That is.
Oh boy, throw again.
Oh my goodness. And I can hear Rita's mom looking at this and already walking back out of the room.
She's watching right now from her apartment, by the way.
Hey, guten Abend. That's right. I said good evening. That's right. I bet that's the one thing she'll understand that the commentator said. Alright. Backing off here at the moment. But yeah, it must be... Alright, gets the overhead. But it must be annoying for random, because most of the time when you're looking to play neutral, it's stand medium punches to drive rush cancel, or you poke them in to get a really good conversion. But it's going to be another opportunity to plant the bomb here for Problem X and a block. And
absolutely. Hands down.
You're not dead, but it's going to be a lot of damage.
Plus, oh my god. Still got to deal with that situation. That's going to be a punish all day. Get the knee. Psychic Crusher. Whew.
Yeah, looking at this and going back to what the stat that Rita said, I can actually see why he doesn't have a good track record against Problem. I think he's kind of like perplexed at how to approach neutral, not only against Problem, but I think against Bison in general, a top level Bison, which can actually be such a nightmare. Gets a perfect parry again. Bro, oh my god, he's guessed wrong every time on that.
Yeah. And hold that situation. Oh, able to get the level 2 to be able to at least get some reprieve for just a moment. Oh, that could have been way worse with the punish counter sweep. Would have absolutely put him very close to burnout, if not already in the grave.
I think he's expecting that crouching medium kick to connect. I didn't know the hurtbox lingered that long, to be honest, from Bison's good sweep. Overhead, look at him. He's actually throwing that out there with malicious intent. He wants to land that overhead. He might try and do it again. Who knows? But I knew it. He already done it twice. Like, he already tried to do it twice, and he said, "I will turn this conversion into something." Nah, man. Problem. You are such a bully. Oh my word.
Oh man, that's definitely seeing blood on the dance floor. It's all in the water, like a shark infested tool.
Interruption out for the whiff. Yeah, that's it again. And again, respect the Problem spacing, man. Honestly, Problem coming on. Watch out. What's going on?
You kind of saw that he was going for the overhead a lot. I like the challenge from Random a little bit.
I remember I talked to Problem at UFA after he won against Random, and he was like, "Yeah, it's sad that I had to play against him because I know exactly how he plays."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mate. I told you, Problem knows Random so well, Random doesn't know who he is in the morning. Forward throw.
You see that back off. He's just that unwillingness to have that in him, just to continue the pressure. He's guessed wrong every single time.
Yeah, he had a good conversion on the float there. This is your chance. End the game.
Oh, you gotta kill him.
There you go.
Yes.
Medallions. Level 3. We're all good. And that's going to be one apiece there. Problem was looking for a knockdown, and half screen with everything you have to pay attention to in this game. That sweep is actually probably way more successful than when Problem was doing that slide back in Street Fighter 5 days with V-Trigger safely behind it.
Deal with the annoyance of it. Okay, back dash. We're able to get away from that situation when it's safe. And Randall right now is not looking healthy when it comes to that meter. See him trying to walk back and forth, and there's that known perfect parry tech that he has. Like, the timing that he's not able to get that off, I know it throws his games off a lot. Whenever the games that you see him lose, it throws him off quite a bit. He's like, I can't go to my well that I'm known for.
Yeah, you're right. But right now, he's actually in a comfortable spot, right? Slight life lead, 3 medallions. Again, still benefiting in the long term. Another 5 rush cancel, but interrupt. Gonna get some Oki here as well. Probably tried to run away, and I think he thought that comboed. Gonna be the bomb.
Oh, that's so unfortunate. That's so unfortunate. Now you get the bomb. I like the attempt at the overhead. I be telling Vice players to be doing that. One person that I know that doesn't do it a lot as a Vice player is Magneto. Like, please overhead these people. They have the mine on. Not gonna really matter in this round though. Random is actually taking the lead in the set.
Yeah, I think he's slowly but surely trying to find a range that's comfortable to play against Bison. There you go, and he found the whip punish as well. Because he's just trying to find out what buttons from he's using in neutral to really get started with things. And he's handled the drive rush cancel on block scenario pretty well thus far. Random anyway. Oh, back again!
He keeps knowing when he wants to go for command grab here. And I can hear Problem's voice right now. He's going to go for command grab. I'm like, okay. He knows.
Regardless of if you know, Random's got 4 medallions anyway, so...
Yeah.
Block. That should have been punished. Oh, I'm not sure what button would have reached there, but that was definitely a poorly spaced overhead for what I can see, and that's going to be...
Finally able to find a way to get an RKO to come out. He's trying to see, hey, Randy Orton, whoever you fight tonight, just know that I did an RKO for you tonight.
Well, how about that? 2-1. He's in the lead. Probably one of the better sets that Random's had against Problem thus far. Slowly but surely adapting, but Problem, he's probably going to show us.
Uh-oh.
Random's number, and he immediately... Oh! Okay. Because I think because he immediately done the DI from the stamina, he immediately done it. I think if he waited a little bit longer, maybe he would have been able to get the counter impact. But either way, I haven't seen that animation in quite some time.
Yeah, you rarely ever see that.
Oh my god, he's mashing jab.
Yeah, he's just trying to find a way to just get out of this corner. He's gonna
earn out.
He's gonna go for the command grab. Yes, I agree with that.
He still has level 1. But he can still poke him out with a medium kick, maybe with a crouching medium punch. Poke, he tried.
Yeah, spin it all, be able to get that optimization on the level 2 coming out. Yes. Now he's going for the signature. And he's gonna go for it. Wow.
Random on set point. Yeah, it hit the same train.
He went for such a gutsy read there. I think he thought Random was going to try and backdash, maybe even do a delayed jab. That's why he went for the hard read with the knee press nightmare, but this is not looking good for Problem.
Oh, yeah. Looking for it. Never mind, it's level 3. That's definitely going to come out. It should be able to do enough damage with 4 medallions. And Random should be able, very close here, to take out Problem X. 3-1. Yo, he's definitely dead. He's definitely dead. What a Random perfect?
There you go. Random. It can't be a Saltmine League tournament without a Random perfect. So he takes it over Problem X. 3-1 there. Good for him, because I know Rita's brought up a stat that Random probably didn't want to hear. Didn't want to hear it,
but I think he felt some kind of wave. He heard it on the stream. He was like, excuse me?
Well, you know what?
You're right.
It wasn't looking good at the start, though. It really wasn't looking good at the start. I could see exactly why he was losing to Problem a fair bit. It was just the approach and the desperation trying to get a knockdown, and Problem had very good reads when the command grab comes up. But hey, this is the beauty about how Manon increases her threat levels. It's not just a command grab. There's a hit grab there as well, and he's got great optimization to find out how to get that, and it builds over time there. But slowly but surely, I think he just found a comfortable way of how Problem X was just going to play. So great adaptation there from Random.
We got a couple of donations in. Thank you very much to What Is Kami. I know you're restreaming right now, so also shout outs to your community for the $20, and to Brave Young for the $25.50. That means we are at $220 right now. So next goal is 300.
Stop there.
Let's go.
Yeah. We don't gotta stop there at all. 300 with all these crazy sets that are happening. You got the boy Jamis here, like put it into work. Where can you go wrong, guys? Come on now.
Me, I've been locked in the chamber, mate. I've been on hiatus, mate. I've been sealed away. So Rita said, "Hey, come talk some Street Fighter." It's fine. Come talk some Street Fighter. I said, "All right." I'll unhandcuff myself and then I'll go back to hiding after this. So, nah, it's all good. It's all good. We got a good prize pool thus far. And don't forget as well, some of these players here, you might actually see them at Hessen Crash later on in the year, 20th to the 22nd of June in the Frankfurt area. Don't forget, it will be streamed on twitch.tv/2BCU. Hopefully, most of just the German community come in droves going down to this event as well. They got Aki there. They probably could have used Mai. They probably could use Terry. They have put Aki on the screen. Could use someone better, you know? That's my only complaint. No, I'm kidding. I'm playing.
Yeah, I hope you guys go check out that tournament. That definitely looks real exciting to go ahead and pull up to. So, oh, we got another donation as well. That's what's up.
Oh yeah,
like Golden FA with the $10 contribution with the double dash command grab. I love that.
Hey man, gotta do it. And you know what? It's interesting, right? Because you'll have when one person throws money in the pot, someone else will feel inclined to throw money in the pot, and someone else will get incentivized to throw money in the pot.
Right.
That's how it works, man. You know, obviously, again, Ritus is doing all the shout outs for the match arena. We can only promote and make sure you guys join in on the action. Again, when you donate to the pot as well, it actually makes you feel part of the event itself. It's an online event. You guys can interact as well.
Speaking about action jammers, we are down to our top 4 winners finals. EndingWalker versus Gaming. On losers, we have Random versus Killzu.
Oh, okay.
So we're getting a nice little lore battle. You know me, I love a good lore battle when it comes up. Ryu versus Akuma. And especially like the players that are coming through gaming, putting in the work. That's a real storyline we need to talk about.
Are we doing EndingWalker versus Gaming first or Random versus Killzu? Alright, cool. Well, you say that, but on challenge.com it says stream Random versus Killzu. So.
Yeah, I always get mixed too.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? You can fire me if you want. Do you want to commentate for the rest of the tournament?
I mean, you are, but
no, like you. I mean, but you can take my spot. I heard you're the best commentator in town, so I've learned all my tricks of the trade from you. You just never tell anyone that. I've only been commentating for 2 years, just to let you know. I don't know what you're talking about. See? Wow. See? What? Was I lying? Was I lying? See? I like that Ritus didn't actually say anything because I wasn't lying.
And I commentated, you remember, before Kings of the World at what was it? Was it team tournament?
Team tournament, yeah. See, you guys think Ritus...
I am not saying my commentary is good. I'm just saying I commentate.
Okay, he's being humble now.
Mm-hmm.
Being humble.
Jeremy's got you today.
Come on, bro. Like, you lot think I'm lying when I say this stuff?
Tell me when I'm telling lies. He don't even watch wrestling. He's pulling from CM Punk. Come on, man.
Oh man, this is absolutely brilliant. Nah, it's always good. It's always good. Like we said, last 4 players left. Ryu, Akuma, Manon, Mai. You know what? I actually got to give credit to how the game's panned out. Most of these top 8, outside of when a fresh character or a new character comes out, most of these characters, or the top 8s, they're pretty much, you only maybe see like 1 double up. The rest of them are like
characters. Any double ups in Saltmine at all. Like,
yeah.
Even during this season,
yeah. I mean,
I'm very happy about that too, because there was definitely that time where in certain games, especially in the iterations from Street Fighter 5, where we were like, okay, we're definitely seeing the same character, and we kind of almost had that in Capcom Cup, but look at what happened with the top 8. So,
nah, you're right. Alright, getting into this game here, Ryu versus Akuma. Now, I know EndingWalker actually dabbles a little bit with Akuma, but again, it's a show that he plays Ryu. I think he's facing really well, but lovely person parry on the solar plexus. There are a couple moves in the game. I actually encourage more people to try and perfect parry. Solar plexus being one of them, Bison stand heavy punch being another. If you think you're confident, they got over 15, 16 frames to start up. Give it a go. That's what gaming did. If you didn't perfect parry that solar plexus, I don't think this whole round would have transpired the way it did.
Not at all. I mean, that was definitely going to be a grip, especially considering where Kuma is in his health. So, good stuff. Not really liking his options, the way the game has been playing the entire time. But again, we're also talking about a different story as well. EndingWalker is trying to, once again, get his first finals win. He does not have a season final win at Saltmine League just yet. Oh my goodness.
Okay,
Serious.
prevent the stun, but have you delayed the inevitable? I think you delayed the inevitable because he's still gonna come after your ass anyway. Bang!
Absolutely. Chip him out, my friend. Doritos.
You know what? I respect that he didn't use the level 1 either because the problem was still gonna remain the same. Might as well save this bar for the next one. Let's drive reversal.
And that's interesting. That's a strategy that I've actually been like, I've low-key preached a little bit. Like, yeah, just go ahead and be like, you know what? I'm not going to be able to win this round. Let me go ahead and take it to the next. But it's not going to really matter here because, my God, you are dead.
He said, listen, I will sign your tombstone with a perfect. Not even your name. I'm just going to put perfect. He died here on the 20th of April, 2025. Happy Easter.
Exactly. You would not be lying like these.
I would have said something else, but I don't want to get in trouble. So. The sentence wasn't finished, but there we go. Throw loop on throw loop, baby. What's gonna happen?
Oof. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely. Oh, I love the way the game has been staying home, but right now he's still got to navigate with like everything that EndingWalker is trying to pull off here, as far as like just his timely fireballs and timely like solar plexus strikes. He's really been hitting on the spacing. He knows what his spacing is to get that. It actually landed whether it's on hit or block.
Oh, he gets the check on the drive rush with a jab. And remember, jabs are the fastest buttons, so you kind of have to do them later than what you do with a medium or maybe with a heavy. But if you're confident checking drive rush with the jab, shout outs to you, man. Honestly, takes a lot of work.
Here we go. He's trying to see if we can get that in there. Once again, that's solar plexus strike coming out. He knows who's close enough to you to start getting that pressure. Oh, too far away from the stand fierce. Gaming right now. I think again he's content staying home and trying to see even out neutral and out footsie EndingWalker, and EndingWalker's just way too active.
But this is the thing in this game, right? You have to be active in most, if not all, facets of the game. You want to make sure your opponent says in their mind, or even verbally, I do not understand what my opponent's doing. If you got that, right, you're in the way. And the anti-air game with the Ghost Shoryuken, he's going to get the stun here. He's gaming and making sure he keeps it as close as possible. Even though he lost that round, EndingWalker still has his 3 super stocks to work with. There's a throw.
Oh yeah, no, this is where EndingWalker wants to be. Got a couple of grabs, and you know, because of his coma, it's like, oh yeah, that's fine. Like 1200 to do just fine for me. I'm good with that. Oh, solar plexus strike. Say bye-bye to your life. Oh my God. No!
Oh, wow,
stop short.
Oh wow.
Oh, please don't tell me hitting the Frankie Sanchez challenge at this point in the game. Do not try it. Just gonna barely go through. Just save him enough in order to get the low forward. EndingWalker, you are dangerous. Stopping short, man. I'm sorry.
I don't know what that was, but you know what? I'd be incredibly scared to exchange scramble situations at EndingWalker because me personally, I think 9 times out of 10 he just win. Or he tries something that you wouldn't expect. Because think about it, he done level 1 against EX Fireball. Luckily, game was a block because of the recovery on an EX version. If that was a regular version, my guy would have lost.
Yeah, absolutely agree with that. So yeah, be glad that all of that worked out for you. Speaking of which, yeah, no, he's just gonna get the level 1 so we can get a little bit of a checkmate situation. No meter, very close to the corner, perfect parachute, able to close that out.
And notice as well, right? He's perfect parried the fireball, he perfect parried the physical hit. He's trying to perfect parry all 3 hits of the charged fireball, by the way. Don't think I don't see that.
Yeah, there you go, high fight. We know what this man is about.
Yeah, he's trying to do it. I can see it.
Yeah. Oh yes, and I love that we got a drive versus one.
And then a side swap there with the cross under from the Adamant Flame, and he tried to catch game and doing a tech, but he doesn't really tech on wake up gaming.
No, he does not. But right now, EndingWalker trying to find a way back into the grand finals, get that season finale situation going. Oh, that DP is coming out. Oh, nice conversion.
Yo, no, brother. My guy, he saw the jump. He was drive rushing anyway, but it's like, hey, I'm going to get a juggle from this crouch fist, and I'm going to get the extension here. The way he can see a situation and beautifully convert off it as well, right? You have to have confidence. Remember, there was a situation earlier where he held parry, saw D was hit, but he drive rushed and did the DP anyway. The awareness you have to have in this game, just be locked in, dude. Be locked in and have that ready. He already shows me some crazy stuff in general when I watch him play. The audacity this kid has to play the way he does. And you all love it. I know you all love it. And we're not going to stop loving it until he says he's fed up of the game, which I highly doubt that's coming anytime soon.
Nah, that's not going to happen anytime soon. And I hope it never happens. I'm trying to be in my 50s in order to call on the EndingWalker match. Come on, man.
We got another donation. Thank you very much to Iron Power, who puts a lot of money in every single week.
Yes.
With the $40, we are $270 right now. Only 30 away from the 300. Reminder, the winner of today gets everything. So you either win or you get nothing.
Damn, you said go hard or go home? Is that what it's like?
That's correct.
What season finals is about, yes.
You earned your spot in the finals to get a $0 handshake. That's crazy. Unless you're the winner, that's crazy. What kind of deals are you throwing out here, Rias? That's mad. You said a $0.
Everybody else gets some salt, you know?
Ouch. Hey man, be careful. Because sugar and salt look the same. But you might be handing them a little bit of sugar, who knows?
Got a point.
You might be handing something else, it might not be salt.
Rebranding into Saltmine League.
Oh, no! That means more players will be that more hyper. Then again, you know what?
Oh, dude, you know what? That doesn't quite have the same ring to it.
Saltmine League. It just sounds horrible.
That sounds like a place you should not visit at any given time during the day. I'm just saying. We'll stick to the salt line. We'll stick to the salt line. That's brilliant.
I mean, you said I should hand out some sugar, so maybe.
I didn't say sugar, man. You said rebranding. I just said salt and sugar look the same. That's all I said.
You just saying be careful.
I said. Anyway, we're gonna get our losers semi-final match underway, which is gonna be random versus.
Yo, Hurricane in the chat. Thank you very much for everything. You know, 5 years, most tournament wins, most season wins. My man! Exclamation mark Hurricane in the chat, by the way.
Hey. We'll probably see him in more. We'll probably see him in more streams, being active from Cameroon. But hopefully, when he does finally take the flight there, he will have a safe flight, and he'll have his future waiting for him over there. I'm gonna miss him. But do you know what that means? I've never actually beaten Hurricane in the tournament in a fighting game, like ever. So that's just he's gonna have to take that. Or I'm gonna have to take it to the grave. I'll never beat Hurricane in the tournament because he's not in the UK anymore. Unless I fly to Cameroon and say, first attempt me, so I can lose and then go back home. Damn it.
Well, that was worth my money.
Oh, man. Nah, shout out to Hurricane, man. I'm going to miss him. That's great. Right, so we're going to see... Okay, so Gaming is in losers final. There could potentially be a run back with Gaming and Killzu.
That's true.
Is a Kuma, and that was pretty close anyway. Random could run it back with Gaming as well. So whoever wins this is going to get a run back with Gaming, basically.
Yep, very important here in this situation. The team's gonna be able to get that run back, but telling the tape, we kind of talked about it a little bit before, and I think like Random did with Gaming, I know he wants to be able to get his shot back, but he has to go through Killzu's mind. You hinted at that before, and like how he actually navigates.
So this was actually grand finals. a couple weeks ago and Killzu won.
Yeah, what?
Okay. What was? Do you remember what the score was? It 3-1, 3-2?
I can't remember. I can look it up.
Okay, I was about to fire you for a second, but here we are. There we go. And I like it because when I watch Killzu play, he doesn't really charge the fans. He throws the fans and then does the EX one. He doesn't really charge regular fans. I think
I kind of like that. You see it right there. I kind of like that option because, like, whenever you charge a fan, it gives your opponent the opportunity, knowing where the spacing is, to have a jump in. Now I got one of the best jump ins.
Actually, I was wrong and fire myself.
Damn it. All right.
It was ending versus Zerna.
Oh, he's gonna get the combo! Oh, yo! I swear, this guy knows the spacing. He knows the frame data. He's got 4 medallions already. Typical random. Typical random.
I haven't seen him do that since Capcom Cup LCQ 2023, in my opinion. Even the tournaments I've seen, I don't get the chance to see him to do it that often. So I'm glad he was able to get that there. Because it only works in that specific situation.
I literally said Killzu doesn't really do the charge fans. He does low forward into heavy charge fan. You got to do it as a my player because, as Justin Wong said at Red Bull Kumite, it's very strong fake pressure. So you might as well use it. Nice. Yes. You could have DI'd that. So there are situations where you can charge the fan. If Manon does the pirouette into the kick, you can DI and catch the recovery and get punish counter.
Man. Hopefully, Killzu kind of understands that and hopefully remember that. He keeps listening to the chat randomly.
I don't know how often he fights Manon online, so
yeah,
it's something you either lab or you just practice over time, and he's going to get grabbed out of his parry once again, but he's still going to be stubborn with it.
I respect random going for it. You got working on the perfect right now. Might as well just see if you can go ahead and get 4 medals before you try to take the round. So, definitely makes sense, but right now, able to find those confirms here. Gotta be careful letting Killzu come in, but that's what I talked about, the jump in, charging the fan like that. Just raw, when you see that space in it, the best, like some of the best jump ins in the game on Manon's side, she's gonna hit you.
Yeah, man, like you said, the early jump HK, and you're using a character where you have to understand how her fan mechanic works anyway. Here comes Kaguruna mine. You gonna charge up? Yes, he will. No jump. And then you'll get comboed into... Oh! He could have replenished his stocks there, but he's going to actually put the investment back into it. He won't actually need it because he had 1 stock remaining. Got a massive amount of damage. Because when you make mistakes against Mai, when she got the level 1 buff, brother, let me tell you. Oh!
Okay, there we go. We do got 5 medals on point, and that's just
not what he wanted.
Not at all.
That sucks.
Kind of got away with it a little bit too, but that's it still kind of works.
People think that Mai's going to go up in the sky and they punish the landing, but she doesn't actually launch and block. That thing throws off so many people. Even
it does.
Users.
Yeah, I like it. Smart. You burn out here, be able to put in a situation where Random's going to have to make a guess in order to avoid the situation where you get the stun. Got all that meter as well on the side of Killzu.
Alright, here we go. Let's see what Oki's going to set up here. Interesting. Goes for damage. And then he's going to get grabbed. This is the CA version and 5 medallions. I think he's just about alive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Barely.
Parry again. Still holding parry.
I tried to go for the command grab, but he was stuck enough time. But he has to deal with this. Oh, understand? I get it. It was an attempt to go ahead and try to see if you can catch it. But yeah, that's a difficult situation, especially when you're in burnout.
Well, Killzu got the counter hit standing heavy kick, and I know at a few ranges you can get a jab link afterwards, but maybe he wasn't confident he was going to link, so I don't think that they did that. There you go, dry gauge damage. He's got really good dry gauge damage in this game, by the way, man.
Yeah, absolutely. This character is so good. I think I currently have her the best in the game. Like when it comes to like the you have certain situations where you end up with either 0 on hit or 0 on block. Like this character just does crazy amounts of just pressure and damage on you in those certain situations. So
it's because when you talk about it, Nice gets the Renverse there as the medallion levels up here. Can he get another conversion? It looks like he will. He's gonna cash out here. He will cash out. Or not. Okay. Yeah, good round there, and he'll get 5 medallions. I think Mai is a really strong character. The best in the game, I don't know. But when you talk about her strengths, it's just little to no weaknesses. When you're talking about that list, that's why I think a lot of people have her. And to get her win condition or apply pressure, it's one of the easiest in the game. That's the command grab. You might as well do it a third time random. You might as well do the command grab again, my guy. Oh, hold on. Hang on.
Trying to see if he can maintain that perfect. Not going to be able to get it here. There's going to be a knockdown.
Overhead.
The overhead lands. I guess he was trying to see if he could stand up in time, but
This is strange. He's on a level 3 here. I don't particularly agree with this, but he might make this work. He might make this work. It's Killzu.
yeah, still has to meet it for the OD fans 2 times, and yeah, buddy, still not dead yet. Still has one more sequence to kind of deal with this.
Jump. Yeah, I said jump. Yeah, there you go. Because he had random in burnout, and if your opponent, because Killzu's in burnout, your opponent's going to feel inclined to do a drive reversal because you blocked his safe. But if you jump, you get the punish. So I kind of feel a jump was coming from Killzu.
Oh wow. Oh, ducking low there a little bit. And I think Random right now is trying to see if he can work his way back. But when you have OD fans, it just puts the onus of where you have to feel like you have to block everything, you know, the meter. But what a hit confirmed. Should be able to get some of his meter back and put Killzu in a very, very precarious situation.
But Killzu's not afraid to burn himself out at times. Killzu is not afraid to burn himself out at times, and he's still in trouble, and he knew...
Oh, grab him. Give me the RKO, please.
Yeah, because he knew that the wake-up drive impact didn't work. Random said, hey, let me be a little bit passive here. Let me be a little bit cautious, because he might wake up that level 1. And he's been doing wake-up level 1s a lot today, Killzu, to get his flame blocks on board. So good situational awareness there from Random.
Yeah, definitely a good call out there.
Bro, where's his drive gauge gone? I know Maya is a very meter, extremely reliant on meter, but geez Louise, mate, where's it gone?
I think there was 2 OD fans and already just deplete the meter. And I think it was a little bit of blocking the strings, but perfect parry, but not enough to be able to do anything else about it. Kills you right now. Yeah, this round he's cooking with grease. Another perfect parry off the Kishosen.
Right, if he's not looking for a jump, Random is probably gonna have to be like a perfect parry and then jump it. Yeah, if he's not looking for a jump, he saw the jump. Yeah, so good stuff there from Killzu.
All right, careful throwing these fans out. You saw he got the OD pirouette before. Oh, he's not gonna do anything with OD fans there. That's be able to be punished.
Okay, good back and forth here, because I do think there are some aspects of this matchup that are a little bit annoying for mine. Because he's handling it pretty well. Is he gonna level up? Please, can we level up?
Yeah. I think I like the call. Knowing that he was down on the meter, but he's still Random with the pirouettes is like really messing around with the willingness of Killzu to kind of start throwing those OD fans, like to throw the fans. Period. All that jump is gonna be able to convert.
Up there, and then gets the throw. Gonna get the throw loop situation here as well. Gets for Random, and he couldn't handle it. He couldn't handle it. And you mentioned it at the start of the hour, right? It's like people do, they take 2 throws and they go for a strike. It gets everyone, man. It gets everyone.
Everybody. Go overhead. Ah, nice perfect parry. There we go. They at least get him a down in here. Yes. Finding my hits. Random. Not afraid. Give me 4. The trade combo. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's definitely a tricky situation when you're able to get the overhead. You trade on it. Yeah, that puts me in a situation to believe. Yeah, just get that trade every single time. I love doing that to people online.
Yeah, he's backing away. And remember, when you do backdash, like your drive gauge isn't really coming back to where you want it to. Perfect parry to get the round.
You need that.
Here.
Yeah, you gotta spend it.
Yeah. Goes for level 2. I'm not sure if there was a
Kills you on set point.
Yeah, cause he burned himself out like on that going for the second sequence of the combo. Yeah.
I might try and see if there's a sequence in replay takeover later. We'll see, but he's gonna get a good conversion into 5 medallions here. Killzu is not gonna want to take that next grab. Let's see how he tries to avoid it. Bang! Counter.
Yep. one. Agreed.
Yeah, okay.
Oh my god! And his punish counter as well. Need to go bye-bye. Need to go bye-bye.
Final game, final round.
That's not the first time. That's like the second or third time he's done Wake Up DI. Interesting choice to do a Wake Up DI after the command grab there, especially when you expose yourself to like 2 or 3 different things. Wake up, throw, doesn't work out, and Killzu's gotten trapped in the corner and back at the command grab. Oh, what's he gonna do now? He waits.
Oh, he dashed up. He was waiting to see if he was gonna bait something there. Get off me. Oh my god, he is waiting on him. It's like, please flinch. Oh my goodness. So close. Try to go meaty. Oh, go slow. Surprised he didn't stay. He's going for the RKO.
Fan comes out on Wake Up.
Oh, he cannot get hit in this situation at all. Random trying to stay over. Watch overhead. That should do it.
No way. And he risked the parry there, but he had an abundance of health to work with. Got the parry and gets the level 5 golden carousel there. Gonna end it. Another 3-2 in the books here for the Saltmine League finals. But yo, random, especially when it was looking bleak at so many different times in the match for him. Manages to prevail on top. So he will be the player that gets his run back against Gaming. And one thing that's interesting, because I actually forgot to mention this at the start, right? So Killzu was in a tournament yesterday. I think it was called Duel Academy. It was an online tournament.
Yes.
I can't remember the guy's name, but shout out to him who puts it on, right?
Neo Judah.
Shout outs to Neo, right? So Killzu went on a great tournament run yesterday from loser's side because he had an 18-game win streak until he lost to Lex's Guile. Now, looking at what happened today, he's had a couple of nail biters, right? You know, 3-2 against Gaming, losing, 3-1 against Hurricane. Then he had a dominating performance against Juicy Joe with the 3-0 and another 3-2 here. So he's going to bow out here. But again, I think he's the best Mai in Europe. He's probably one of the best Mai's around right now. So he's actually been doing really well for himself. And honestly, I hope, depending on what happens in season 3 or whatnot, maybe he might go to Elena, but hopefully he sticks with that Mai for a little while, man. Looking really good.
Yeah, I as long as anything doesn't necessarily happen too much to Mai, because I know there's going to be some things they're going to try to work on for the character. Yeah, I feel like definitely should stick with her. At least if he doesn't feel too comfortable with Elena, he has like another character he can fall back to that he feels really comfortable with. So see how that goes. Here we go. We got our top 3 loaded up. Losers finals is going to be here. Gaming versus Random. But first, let's go ahead and talk about what is going on for the Saltmine League schedule. We got the Saltmine Rumble on Saturdays at 7 p.m. CET. It's going to be Saltmine Rumble is 30 players max, first to 1 random shuffle. 1 player stays in, and if you get knocked out on that first to 1, you are out completely. And last person stays in, just like the Royal Rumble.
And I promise
Yeah,
to
man.
sorry, go ahead, Janus.
Oh, I was saying, if this happens and becomes a regular, you know what you should try? What's the one where they have the... I don't even know if the wrestling still do this. What's the one where they have the suitcase hanging from the top and there's a ladder?
Oh, that's
The Money in the Bank?
Yeah, you should do that. I don't know how you do that in flipping.
Ooh,
I
have an idea.
But
about it offline.
I know what we will do next Sunday. I promised to do another Street Fighter 5 tournament when we reach 100 subs. So next Sunday, Street Fighter 5, the classic, 5 p.m. CEST.
I wish I was in Europe right now. I would bust out the Mika here.
Wait. Reetus, what's the date for that? Is that the 27th of April?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm tempted. I'm actually
Let's
tempted.
go, Gemos. Let's go.
You bring out the poison?
I'm tempted. I might bring out Poison Seth.
Let's go.
I'm tempted. I'll see. I can't make any promises, but I'll see. All right, he's put it out there now, so I've seen it. So I have to think about it now. But
Yeah,
no,
thank you
honestly, I
very
was in
much
the
to
EU
everybody who is subscribed. You know, we are currently at
Yes.
138. So if you want to help us out, you know, you can subscribe on Twitch. That's also a good way to not get any ads during. I mean, we avoid getting ads during games.
Bro, so let me tell you something, right? So I'm still when I was flying to Capcom Cup, right? I got YouTube Premium on trial before I left, and I've just been downloading videos offline, no ads, and the difference is insane. Like because you just get littered and peppered with ads like almost everywhere now. I'm like, damn, is this how they catch you out?
It's actually a lot of work to avoid having these Twitch ads in the mid matches. So I it's really hard to actually schedule this correctly. You can't completely avoid it, you know, so you have to like schedule these games and everything so you don't get the ads mid-match. But anyway, losers finals.
Yes, they gotta keep the lights on somehow. But yes, so do these guys. They probably want to pay their utilities bill if they get the money from this. So EndingWalker don't need it.
Yeah, he don't. He's good. I know Random and Gaming is like trying to look forward to this. Oh, the trade though.
So yeah, last encounter it was 3-1 to here, and it was mainly because of those defensive scenarios, right? You're trying to bait a DP, and he does low forward drive rush cancel, and then he'll hit EX go show neutral at some point as well, and that's going to be the round. So I do think as well, I think Random should stick to the game plan, what he did before, but just be a little bit more respectful of what Gaming's going to do on Wake Up. But if you get massive damage leading to the knockdown, I think he's good.
Yeah, I agree, but you're already kind of seeing, like, you talking about he's respecting on the Wake Up. He's not respecting waking up himself, because my God, he did not care. He jabbed on a safe jump, and it worked out.
You know what? I respect people who don't believe that the opponent's going to do safe jumps. I actually believe, because the mind game now is, am I going to do empty low because you think the safe jumps come in? Am I going to do empty jump throw? But he's going to take one game on the board pretty early here as well, with the standing heavy punch into the super archery to get this round there. But yeah, I do it myself sometimes. I've watched several players do it as well. If you think the opponent is not going to do the safe jump, mass jab. And you can delay the jab anyway.
Yo. Oh my goodness. Chelsea being try to inch back closer, and I think that's really been a testament of trying to navigate the fireball war that's been playing here.
Oh, go on.
Yeah, I was just saying he's utilizing it very well, like using the OD pirouette to like really mess with the timing and everything to get through the fireballs. Oh, that overhead just landed. All right, tried to go for an actual anti-air for once, did not work out. See, this is I don't know what it is with Random, so that's why I'm seeing like a lot more anti-air parries like kind of come out instead, because it seems like every time he tries an actual anti-air, it's like nope, I get blown up.
But again, remember what happened before, right? The neutral jumps. Yeah, see the neutral jump, especially with the EX air fireball, and because you're on crouch fierce, it's at this weird angle where it doesn't work well against neutral jump timing. So he's just gonna have to adjust his spacing or go back to using EX Renverse, because it helped him on the ground in the first game. It helped him against EX Fireball in the previous set. So he's got great utility. I think that move is one of the better counters to Akuma in general. Oh, he got him!
Oh, I love when people like use that in order to be able to find some bait. Punish counter is insane with the damage. Oh, the jump in though. That, not gonna lie.
That's not gonna. Yeah, that's not gonna work.
Not gonna lie. This one we kind of talked about. Definitely really was to use the crescent kick in order to start kind of acting in those news situations. He had the meter for it before he went into the burnout.
Now, I'm not sure if he tried to do the cancel from EX ROM point, the up kick into the level 2, or he generally thought that was going to link. I'm not sure if he generally thought that was going to link, because that was way too far for me.
All right, the tech, trying to get away. And if I'm Random, like, yeah, I was waiting for that. Wait for a fireball to get in. You see that meter is so low, so he's gonna try to. He has to try something in order to keep away.
dude, his reactions to fireballs with the pirouette is insane. Like, he's getting for a fireball, perfect parry once again, and he's gonna take him to the corner here. Is Gaming gonna set up a safe jump? Yep.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and go for me here. Meet the fireball. I always use that setup. Every single time you see the heavy Tatsu, you know he's going for me the fireball in the corner.
And Manon doesn't have really anything outside of level 2 and level 3 to kind of.
That was interesting. Go for that. Oh, we got to spin here. Oh, it doesn't need to. You're right.
Yeah, again, listen, you're looking at one of the higher damage output characters from safe and consistent combo starters. Most people, everyone's got high damage in this game, but Akuma's got some of the sabers where he's keeping flicked that massive amount of damage, and he got him. Yeah, he got him.
Yeah, he got the backdash. Yeah. See, get to I need him to do it. I need him to do it. Every time he's catching him on a neutral jump, you gotta be able to attempt that.
Oh, okay. Saw a fireball, went for a regular spin this time, and unfortunately, forward heavy punch, I think it was, that Gaming did. It caught Manon before she finished the animation. And it said counter hit, so we know what comes after that. So it's a 2-1 lead here. Are we going to see the repeat score from in the winner's side all over again here in the loser's final?
It's looking that way so far, especially with this cross-up that's going to be happening. It's going to be a full conversion. Send it over. He's going to definitely double dash to try to get the meaty. All right, get the grab. Give me another one. All right, challenge from random, but he's still locking that corner. That's what's important. Don't be errant, though, and throw a fireball. He's showing that he's getting around these fireballs very well, so I'm gaming, I'm holding firm, just like you're doing. Finally! You just did that just intent that a demon flip was coming out.
Block. Oh, that's
Gaming on set point.
The pressure was too overwhelming there for Random. Tried to catch him by surprise with the drive reversal, and unfortunately he's holding down back there anyway, and he opens up with another drive rush cancel conversion there. Does Gaming. And an anti-air after landing from the demon flip as well. If you get hit, you're done now. If you get hit, you're done.
Absolutely agree with that. All that meter on the side. He's in the green, level 3. He is just cooked regardless. Okay, random. Yeah. Oh, that's so dangerous. Overhead. Finally, air. What did he get a throw?
Overhead. Yeah, any hit. It's got to be from a medium or a heavy, and he's good. Throw. Yeah, I think he knows it as well. So if he has to slowly but surely debilitate or take down your health by death by 1,000 cuts, he can do that. It's got no problem. Ow!
Oh, man. I love that because Gaming was like, yo, I am not going to be deterred from you. Stop the show trying to see if you can trick me on my drive rush. He's just going to drive rush right back at you.
And as well, let's not forget, because people know you can do it, but it's like the range at where people do it, the distance, as well as the timing, right? With the light kick, just said, hey, I'm going to come in, I'm going to surprise you anyway, because more people are expecting raw drive rush than the whiff drive rush cancel, because when you think about it, it's like, why are you going to waste 3 bars, unless you're a Zangief player? Why waste the 3 bars trying to get in and then convert? And it's like, well, that's precisely why. If you come at it with a very rational mindset, it's going to catch you off guard. More people could probably try it, but it's like having the confidence that Gaming has today doing stuff like that. It's like not many people try and risk that kind of strategy. So well played to Gaming, man, because he has just stuck it out today, and he's only lost against EndingWalker.
That's right, and that's who he's gonna get his run back against. Good stuff by Random, going away at third, but here we go. We got our grand finals exhibit coming up. EndingWalker versus Gaming. Try to see if we can get that run back. And yeah, Gaming for. Yeah, I was about to say. Yeah, I think you're about to say the same thing. Go ahead, Regis.
No, I was about to say, and it's the last chance to put some money into the match arena. We are $30 away from the 300, and reminder, the winner of the next match gets everything.
That's right.
We can make this a $300 money match.
Damn.
Yeah, let's make this a $300 money match.
You sounded like JB3 sounded like a gambling ad. I don't want to. He's like, you can make this a $300 match. Just hit bet365.com and put the odds in right now. Like, he came in with the voice. He came in with he came with the right speed. Everything. It was all there. They come join us. Gamble. Yes.
me knowing. I've been to Vegas way too many times over the years thanks to Evo. So.
Look, man. Brilliant.
Changes a man.
Are you going to Evo this year as well?
Yes, I am.
Nice.
I will be there.
Oh, well.
Yep. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, listen. SF5, Saltmine, EU Open Bracket. Funny that, because the last one, who won it? Was it Rickerman or was it Phil's? Because I know they're both in the grand finals.
The grand finals was Rickerman versus
It's funny that it is the characters that a lot of people didn't like. That was it. The grand finals, man.
That was a classic, man. That was
hilarious. Hopefully Rickerman's doing well.
So next week, Street Fighter 5 on Sunday.
I'll see. I can't make any promises, but I've seen it now, so I might be very tempted to turn it on, see what I can remember with Poison. I'll have to pick the story mode outfit with the shades because it's been too long. Yes. If I do go and play, but yes, listen, we talk about Street Fighter 6. We talk about the here and now. Street Fighter 6. We've got a Shoto run back. It was 3-zip in the winners final before between these two combatants here, and now the run back again. So EndingWalker, nice and simple. 3-0, or gets the victory here, and he takes all the money and goes home. Game in. He's got a very strenuous task ahead of him, especially against how the way EndingWalker's been playing today. I can see bracket reset, but a little bit difficult.
Can Ending break his curse of not winning any?
His first win. Yeah, it's a story. A first win versus first time in the finals.
Yeah, he won so many. He was in the finals of all and won so many Saltmine tournaments, but never won a season. Not in 5, not in 6. Maybe today's today.
You know, it's a classic example you find in sports, right? Where it's like, okay, all these teams do well in the regular season, but when it's playoffs, when it's a cup final, something like that, some of the guys just don't perform. When it's like, well, okay, building up to that climactic moment, it's like we're very good at doing that because you build on the consistency, you build on strategy experiment. But it's like, hey, all right, now this is the one that actually matters. You might not think, you might be there mentally, but like sometimes you just don't perform the way you should, you know.
Ladies and gentlemen, season grand finals, EndingWalker versus Gaming.
And already started off with perfect parry sweep, making sure that I'm going to be on point. This is my time.
Boy, look at that already. The utilization of his sweeps, right? Whether it's perfect parry on the fireball sweep, whether it's a rift punish, whether he's just going to do it like with the audacity to do it when he's in burnout. If you're in burnout, let's see. There you go. Just the way he uses sweep, man, is crazy. Oh! Okay, all right, good. I like that. I like that he said, nah, stop that. You're not catching me like that. You can find me.
Yo, it's funny. I was about to say, Gaming is gaming right now. He's literally living up to his name, but EndingWalker's like right back at you, baby, like Kirby. They're going back and forth, blow for blow, special for special. It's insane right now.
Back heavy kick. Donkey kick. I go for demon kick. He's crazy. Nah, this kid's too good. He's too good. This kid's too good.
Oh my goodness. DP hit this man. Please get out of the air.
Just walking up to him.
Oh my God, no balls. Oh, bro. EndingWalker, he's on a mission. He's like, it's my time. He's literally saying, John Cena, my time is now. I'm keeping up with the WrestleMania theme here.
Yeah, no, legit. I respect it, especially because of the occasion here, and that will be the round. He's gonna have to do Empyrean's End just to make sure, and he will get the wall splat if this doesn't do it. So yeah, he will get the wall splat just in case. And this is what I like about that level 2. If you think it's gonna help you get the kill, no problem. If it doesn't get the kill, you've still got a hard scaling, but you've still got a combo extension regardless.
Absolutely, it's important. All right, some drivers should at least get game and push back just a little bit. And we haven't seen a lot of hop kick from EndingWalker. Doesn't necessarily need to use it. It's all about that shoulder pressure strike that he's been really utilizing in every single matchup that he's been in.
That is lose. No, if he burnt himself out, he might.
Yeah, he was definitely.
He might.
Wait a minute. 3 hits. Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, if he burnt himself out, he might have lost. Anyway. Alright, just making sure there, because sometimes you convert into level 3 because I need the dry gauge safety, just in case things don't work out. So I kind of respect he didn't burn himself out. Sometimes doing that whole meter dump probably isn't a good idea. Like initially, anyway.
Yeah, it's always a hindsight thing. You don't definitely want to risk it in the realm of Street Fighter 6 on hindsight. Oh, he tried to get the 3 hits to go through the armor. I understand. I get where he's going with that.
Damage coming in here for gaming, and it looks like he wants to cash out here, and he's gonna do Lisatsu Go Hado, and it's not gonna close out the game just yet. Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy. Yeah, because you got
gotta jab. You gotta find a way to jab somewhere.
No jabs. It has to be super or die. That's it. Because the way, but that was a throw loop scenario, right? Your jab's not gonna work there. You've just gotta commit to a hard read, hard decision, and work from there.
Jackson. Oh. Nah, EndingWalker's feeling it.
Wow. He went for a Denjin charge instead of the knockdown. Okay. Well, he got a knockdown anyway, but extra damage. Denjin charge instead. Maybe have to get the pressure. Look at this. Good blocks. Wow. He didn't care.
Jesus.
So when we watch Blaz at CPT final, EndingWalker, Kusanagi as well, it's like they use standing heavy punch like a moving wall. It's like if you can't get past this wall, and it's safe on block by the way, if you can't get past this wall, you're gonna have so much trouble in other areas of the match, right? Nice. He just flung out the button.
Yeah, you saw the startup of frames of the solo plexus strike as well, so that's why I was like, yeah, I gotta throw out my fears.
No! Oh, he tried to get rid of him. If he could have attacked, but he tried to get rid of him, like with the stand fist, because if that connected, boy, he was done. And he's done anyway.
Yeah. Right now, EndingWalker is looking to send his own early and finally get his win. He feels it. It's its moment. Is he going to be able to fully close this out? He has one more game to do it. Let's see what happens in game number 3.
Well, it's 5-0, the record between these two today. Gaiman hasn't taken a game from him yet. He's had some great moments, some really cool moments, and kept composed, but it's just EndingWalker's outclassing him in a few scenarios and has probably kind of like that mental bravado. It's way more potent than Gaiman's, right? And again, the more games you use, the harder it is going to come back, or crawl back anyway.
Yeah, you're going to start seeing like some of the shenanigans EndingWalker is fully known for. Oh man, back in the days with the Ed and Street Fighter 5, like the walk up EXP.
Yeah, he's still done it in this game to a certain degree with Ed, but obviously different input. But let's see if Gaiman can get a hit to take this first round, because EndingWalker waiting for a button to whiff. Okay.
Oh my god, that parry pump was so scary. Riffing the solar plexus strike, that's all that Gaiman was looking for. He said, thank you for the round, feed me, I need my momentum back.
Round 2.
Slowly but surely, take it step by step. And again, he's more than capable of at least resetting the bracket, but he's going to get a drive rush cancel. Again, he's going to set up some pressure from the double dash with the sweep.
Nice. Way to understand where it was on the block string to push you back enough, far enough to be able to get that low forward. Oh, the solar plexus strike lands this time. Oh my goodness.
Damn, that hurt.
Playing like a kid player right there.
DP.
EndingWalker is on season point.
He's right there. One more round. Looking for more solar plexus strikes to try to get that pressure. Anti-air. Nope, your dive kick is not going to work against me. I got the DPs landed.
Oh, mate! You got to be careful. You got to be careful of the reset. You got to be careful of the reset.
Oh, that was the cancel right there. But you know what? He's still in the very precarious position. Oh.
Don't do it.
Oh, okay. No!
Nah, that's fine. That's not fine.
Oh my goodness.
What's going on? Oh my god, what is going on? He actually thought he was going to get a
Congratulations to EndingWalker winning Street Fighter 6 Saltmine Season 4! And he broke the curse!
Finally! It's done! It's over! He did it!
Bro,
but what a scramble at the end!
I generally thought when I thought Gaming was going to go for a different combo after the slight walk back after the Adamant Flame, but he went for the sweep knocks down, and then after that, it was just like, wait, what am I seeing? I don't know what's going to happen. And then he just stopped, missed his throw, or something like that. I think he, missed the throw.
Yeah, I'm watching it right here. EndingWalker missed the throw right on the parry pump, and then he was able to walk up and get him again.
Hey, listen, maybe he done that intentionally. I don't know, but we saw the tap parry from Gaming and the walk up throw, anticlimactic ending. But hey, listen, he got the dub. That means 6 games in a row against Gaming in winners final and grand final winners side there. And again, the way he's been playing today, his closest set today was actually against Zerna. That was at the start, 3-2. Everything else, 3-1 Juicy Joe, 3-0 Gaming, 3-0 Gaming again. So
We will
have a
have
good day, man.
a short interview with Ending in a second, but first, there we go.
Boy.
There it is. Let's go ahead and break down this amazing top 8 for the Season 4 finals. Starting from the bottom, we got Zerna and Hurricane. Shout out to Hurricane, man. We're going to miss you in the EU. Coming in at 7th. And Juicy Joe and Problem X coming in at 5th.
Yeah, and then Hurricane and Zerna joint 7th there as well. You know what? Good character diversity. Obviously, it would have been great if there was just 8 different Mi's, so it could piss off the entire community. But Killzu,
I can do a fake
like
one with Zangief.
don't troll everyone. But no, honestly, well played to these guys. You're going to be seeing EndingWalker, Problem X, Juicy Joe, and Killzu for most of the competitive season.
Speaking of EndingWalker, you know.
Hello.
Hey, how are you doing?
Oh.
Congratulations on the win.
Thank you. I just did stuff the whole game.
Yeah, I could see
Yeah,
that.
it was
Like
just my day today.
Like you're having a good time.
I was having a very good time. Some days you just play and everything goes your way, and it's nice and easy.
How does
So
it
then-
feel
right.
to finally that you finally broke the curse of not winning a Saltmine League season?
True. I mean, I did it with the faulty pad as well, because analog stick is dying.
What have you done to the pad? Have you been
My
inputting?
my analog stick is drifting like hell.
Have you been inputting level 3 too much and hasn't been coming out? So the analog's taking the
Yeah,
front.
I've been hammering out the level 3 inputs. I can't lie.
Wait, you need to get this new pad sorted before the actual new season starts. Now, what I want to ask you is basically you actually mentioned part of it before. Is some days you do well, some days you don't. What's the mentality you have now when you turn on the game every day? Is there something new you learn every day? Are you trying to train a mentality to get comfortable in tournaments, or are you just like, I know what I know about this game, I've got a strategy, and we'll just see where the win takes us?
Honestly, with this game, it's 50-50 between, are you having a good day? Are they having a good day? Are you lucky? Are you unlucky? How many turns did you get? How many turns didn't you get? In this game, all you can do really is just control how optimal you are and how good your whip punches is. Everything else is pretty much random. So, for the most part, I just practice making sure my anti-airs are there, my whip punches are there, and trying to avoid being put in as many situations as possible, like practicing drive reversing on reaction and stuff like that.
He said, only work on what is in your control in Street Fighter 6. That is actually wise. Now, right, you need to give me the 4-1-1, right? Because it was so unfortunate what happened with you and Problem at Red Bull Kumite. Having to fight each other first round. Then you came second, and then you obviously qualified for EWC. Are we just sticking with Ryu for the foreseeable future? Or are we prepping another character upcoming for EWC? What's the talks right now between you and Problem?
I have some other characters in the work as well. I still have Ed as well, but for the most part it is Ed, Ken, Ryu, and I'm still just trying to figure out which matchup to play what in. But for the most part it'll be Ryu, unless he gets nerfed. Which honestly he might actually get nerfed, to be fair, which is a bit insane. I think there's a higher chance of Ryu getting nerfed than Rashid.
Oh well, okay. I
mean,
can have
history shows though. History
I
shows.
can have a whole podcast with him talking about what they've done to Rashid over time. But all right, if you had to specifically think what Capcom would take away from you, Ryu, what would you think they would take away from you?
They'll probably add scaling to certain things. I think his damage.
Like Hashigeki as a combo starter?
Yeah, stuff like that. But overall, I think Ryu's actually in a very good place. They just need to like tone down Donkey Kong neutral and make it easier to deal with. Because I feel like that is a very cheap and skill option.
Easier to deal with in what sense? In terms of reduce the pushback, so we can actually punish it, or?
Nah, the pushback's okay, but they should make it so that on whiff, like it has in hurtbox and recovery, so that your normals don't just go through it. I think that's stupid. Okay. And they also should probably revert the drive rush overhead back heavy punch buff. I think that's a bit too much.
Yes, because is he the only character that gets a heavy off the drive rush overhead?
As far as I'm aware, yeah. And the fact that they gave him heavy donkey kick into medium DP as well. If the guy's in the corner, just doing drive rush overhead back heavy punch, heavy donkey kick, medium DP is like nearly 40%. It's a bit crazy.
Hey, listen, man. Listen, don't hate the player, hate the game.
No, don't hate the game. Mine's in the game.
JB, have you got any questions for EndingWalker?
No, those
I
really
actually have one. I actually have
Go
one.
ahead.
Capcom Cup is around the corner, right? So I'm currently asking them something like, what do you think about that we are going back to offline points ranking?
I think it's amazing. I mean,
yeah.
I would have been in Capcom Cup last year if there were points. Due to like
true,
Evo, Cream City, Singapore, stuff like that.
But also
so for me, it's great.
You would have been if you didn't go to Japan for doing the.
No, the bracket was scuffed anyway. I wouldn't have been in my hands because Lex would have been on the other side of the bracket. So
I mean,
it was
Lex
worth it
got
for the SFL
eliminated
practice.
very early, so you.
He did, but the brackets would have been different if I was there, and he might have been trying harder because he might have just known that he was in. And at the end of the day, SFL was more important for me than Capcom Cup.
Yeah, fair enough.
No, that makes a lot of sense here because I know. Listen, you and Problem are basically grinding at this game almost every day. I'm not sure if you have. I'm not sure if you brush your teeth with Street Fighter 6 at this point. But
may as well.
Yeah, literally, you may as well, right? So
I have a nearing 3,000. Including offline time, I probably have about 3,000 hours.
Sounds about right.
Only 7,000 to go before you can have an opinion.
Oh yeah. I mean, I had 5.6 thousand on Street Fighter 5.
Well, you were halfway there, but you were one of the best in the world. But,
to be fair, he did start the game late too, so
yeah, I played that game a lot.
In the short amount of time or the late start he had, he became one of the best. So let me ask you this: is there anything you're hoping for from the upcoming season, or is there anything you're looking forward to in terms of the competition this year? Because I imagine you've seen the whole circuit, how it's panned out, right?
Definitely looking forward to a lot of the competition. In regards to what I'm hoping for Rashid nerfs and my nerfs. Rashid has plagued me throughout the game's lifespan. Evo, Singapore, Cream
Hang on
City.
now, wait, hold on now. Rashid or Big Bird's Rashid?
Just Rashid in general. Like, Gachikan's beating me, Joel Kevin's beating me, Big Bird's beating me. Yeah, I've just lost to
fair, he actually has
Rashid.
faced all. Yeah, he actually has faced all the Rashids. To be fair,
Yeah,
every
Rashid, and it's usually in some kind of top 3 or top 8. Like I had lost to Janto Kirichi and Gachikan in Singapore. I lost to Joel Kevin in Cream City and Joey in Winner's Side, which is Manon.
Exactly.
And then it was Big Bird at Red Bull and Evo.
And DreamHack Sweden as well. He beat me in Winner's Side.
That's right. I totally forgot about that one.
Rashid
Okay,
just,
right. So
Yeah.
well, I mean, they've been taking away amazing tools from Rashid anyway, but it seems that
Have
there's
they?
something specific you want. I can tell you. I can
Like
literally
what?
tell you, but but what exactly?
Every time they nerf Rashid, they give him compensatory buffs.
Did they not do that to Ryu?
They haven't nerfed Ryu.
Yeah, they
And whatever nerf they gave him was more of a
they've
an
always
adjustment. Not
buffed
really
him
nerf.
though, so he's just gone from
Oh
strength.
yeah, that's what
That's
he's
what I'm
still.
saying. The history has been there for Ryu. It's just been like
Ryu's been trashed ever since when the game was released. Like he was trash. He was just now he's actually viable and in a good spot. There's just certain things that maybe need toning down a bit.
Fair enough, but it seems that there's something specific you want.
Oh
to
yeah,
go
Rashid's level
through
2 needs to go.
to.
Without a doubt.
on hit. Like, do you?
No,
here's
you
my
should be able to
question about
drive
hit.
reversal on block. Like, I don't know why he just gets 3 bars of gauge for free and you can't even drive reversal. Like you can even drive reversal heads.
That's true. They do
I
function.
don't know why
a lot-
you can't drive reversal Rashids.
They do function a lot differently. But I thought he was actually going to talk about maybe some of the safe jump setups or maybe some of the conversion.
Nah, at least the safe jump setups, at least he has to hit you. You can just pop level 2 and now he's just in and you're in the corner even if you block it all successfully.
No, okay, no. A few of the top guys have actually mentioned that is a fair point because it's like it's still there. Now you did mention Mai as well. Let's get your quick thoughts on the character. I'm pretty sure you're in line with everybody else, but I still want to hear it from the horse's mouth.
Can't go away.
Surprisingly, the fan to me isn't necessarily the problem. It's one of the problems, but her having like a full screen, even though it's parryable in reaction, it's hard. Her stun heavy kick being safe on block. Having a 9 frame heavy punch that goes further than Ryu's, Akuma's, Ken's, etc. that it's just my players just stand face fan. You can't really do anything about it. When she has level 1, her level 1 shouldn't be invincible either. Should not be over. And they need to half her drive damage as well.
Okay, that I do agree with.
Yeah, like she shouldn't be taking 3 bars of gauge as soon as she pops level 1, and her level 1 should not be a 6-frame wake up option. And on block, giving her the fans as well. It's insane.
But then, even if it's blocked and I get the stocks and I lose the round, isn't it irrelevant?
No, because you have a wake up DP now, which is 20% as soon as you have the fan stocks.
No, I mean if I wake up level 1 and you block it and then you kill me, the stocks are gone.
Yeah, but not every character has wake up level 1 into getting stock. Jamie doesn't get a drink if you block his level 1 on wake up.
I mean, thank the Lord.
Manon doesn't get a medal if you block a level 1 on wake up. Meanwhile, Mai does get her 5 fan stocks, and if she gets you off, she now has 4-5 free turns.
If it gets to that point, if she survives the next guess after you punish. Is that right?
Yeah, but realistically, if she's waking with level 1, she probably has about 2 or 3 guesses left, depending on the character. Then, on top of that, if the level 1 hits, it's 20%, and she gets in 3 to 5 times. 3 to 5 throw guesses. She takes about 3 bars of your gauge. You can't really do it. You can't counter zone her because those fan fireballs should be 1 hit with the stock. Like, it shouldn't be, it gets deleted by fireballs to being 2 hits on an instant fire. It should just be a 1-hit fireball. That way you can still at least throw fireballs against her. Character just has everything, and her low checks are insane as well. Her counter hit jabs coming to low forward, and her crash beam punch. She has some of the best defensive counter blocks in the game. And then on top of all that, she has the OD fan at neutral. It's like, bro. Yeah, and her DP is one of the best in the game as well as an NTR. And on wake up, because it gives her pretty good Oki.
Yeah, the EXDP given Oki, I will 100% agree with that. They can take it that way, they probably will.
And
and now that you are agreed, I need to say we certainly need to wrap this up here because it already it was already one of the longest season finals we ever did. And I have something else to do still today. So
fair enough.
You know, Ending, thank you very much for always supporting, showing up for the events, you know, like, and congratulations on winning, you know, finally it happened, you know, it was time, it was time. So, you know, thank you very much to everybody, thanks for tuning in, thanks for playing. Also, don't forget, Street Fighter 5 tournament next Sunday. Are you joining or are you already in Japan for Evo?
Next week I'll be in Japan, I'm pretty.
Okay.
If I'm not, then I won't be here.
This guy's in Japan like every bloody week.
I wish.
Yes.
I swear every time it's just like I'm in Japan for a month.
I wish I was.
Right.
I love this.
I'll be able to get way better at the Rashid matchup.
Shout outs
really got many Rashids over here.
Shout outs to everybody who watched during the season. You know, always great. Thank you very much to Jammers, JB, you know, the bracket runners in the background and everybody else who commentated. And yeah, see you next weekend for the Saltmine Rumble and then on Sunday, Street Fighter 5. Have a good one, everybody.
See ya.
And
later, guys.
See you.
It's pretty much don't get hit moment. Oh my god, you got hit!
Oh my god!
About to get screwed up.
It was so clean. Oh, there it is, the nice reaction to DI.
Don't want any of it. Trying to drive push again. Caught him jumping back. Overhead, still going.
Yeah, he can indeed just chip, but
no way!